We're back here. It's Bryce and Chris, your two favorite commentators and dealers here at the River League. We got an exciting one here today, Chris. Another 1-3 action. Lots of exciting players, familiar faces back on the felt today.
We got Glenn back on the stream. We'll see if he can keep his hot streak up. He's been running pure the last couple times he's
Mr.
been
Run
on
Pure.
stream.
Yeah, we got Glenn. We got Craig, a couple of Craigs, Craig Pfluger and Craig Champ. Everybody's favorite there. We got Larry Patterson playing. Henry is on the lineup today. We got Marcus, Bobby B. Bobby Beavers, everybody's favorite old man. And then we got Patrick. I think Patrick's first time on the stream for a cash game.
I think it's Craig Pfluger's first time on the stream, too.
So, yeah, some new faces and should be a lot of action. I think it's a $500 minimum buy-in tonight, 1-3 game.
It is. We've got a 1-3 game, $500 minimum buy-in. I don't know if they were planning on doing bomb pots in this stream or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. But nonetheless, should be a lot of action, lots of fun players on the stream tonight. Let's talk a little bit about some fun stuff happening here at the River League. Right now, we got our new promotion. I put out a cool video. I don't know if you got a chance to watch that video on Facebook, Chris.
You did really good with that. I was told you did all the editing for that on your own, just on your phone.
Yeah,
that was a really good job.
Yeah, CapCut. You ever use CapCut?
I've seen it used. I've never used it myself.
Yeah, I use that for all the editing stuff on my phone.
You did really good with that video.
Thank you, Chris. But the Triple Crown is our promotion for the month of January, and we've given away a lot of money in it so far. It's a lot of fun too.
I think we've already had 2 people hit the grand jackpot just in a couple of days.
$2,000 grand jackpot right now. How it works, step 1, you have to have a winning hand. If there's 1 table, aces full or better. 2 tables, ace high flush or aces full or better. 3 tables, Broadway with ace in your hand, the ace high flush or aces full or better. Once you hit that triggers phase 2, which is a high card. Everybody at the table gets dealt a high card. And that leads us into phase 3, which is a horse race. So your high card gets another card to go with it, and then it's the best hand made in the horse race. If you win 1 out of 3, you get a free hour of time. If you win 2 out of 3, I believe you win $100 right now. And if you win 3 out of 3, Triple Crown grand jackpot, $2,000 cold hard cash in your hand.
Yep, and like I said, we've already had 2 people hit the grand jackpot. I know we had somebody hit it on Tuesday. And then when I came in today, somebody, if I remember right, actually hit it.
Somebody hit it today?
No, not today. I believe it was yesterday.
Last night? Yeah. So everybody's been enjoying that so far, and lots of opportunities to win time and money in that new promotion. Coming up, you guys love the free rolls. We got them every Monday and Wednesday. Why not throw in another one on Saturdays? So every Saturday for the month of January, we have a different free roll that is going to be happening. This Saturday, the 10th, is just basic, no limit hold'em, no bomb pots, just strictly hold'em the entire way, free roll, starting at 4 o'clock on Saturday. And then the next week, we have a Crazy Pineapple one. The week after that is Hold'em with bomb pots. That's kind of similar to our Monday one that we usually have. And then to round out the month on the 31st, PLO 4-card high only, which we haven't had a tournament of that since I've worked here, Chris. So that should be fun.
It's been a pretty long time since we've had an Omaha tournament of any type. So I'm hoping that we can get some more interest in that, and maybe we can get some PLO tournaments back in the mix.
But we have a bunch of bonuses as well for these tournaments. The top 3 players that win the most total cash prizes throughout all 4 events win a cash prize bonus. $600 to first place, $400 to second place, $200 to third place. And the person with the most entries over the course of these 4 tournaments will be getting an $800 bonus.
That'll be nice. I'm sure Craig's going to enjoy that.
Nice little incentive for people to rebuy and play a little bit crazier in those tournaments. That'll be a lot of fun. I didn't see this picture. This must be from
this is
the
from,
other day.
This is from when Mike and Mark were
Mike and Mark.
And, that's what happens when you let the owners run the stream.
The little food. Yeah, but we got a good lineup today. Should be a lot of fun. Lots of good poker. We got Michael in the box, kind of getting everybody set up. I believe Hamy's in there running the rules down of how everything's going to be working today. We got Mark back here running the action tracker. Shout out to Mark. figuring out where that button's going to be. I don't think we're doing bomb pots today. I think that's correct. Mark, no bomb pots? No bomb pots today. So it'll be strictly hold'em action, 1-3. Yeah, with a lot of exciting players today, Chris.
Yeah, it looks like the button's going to start here in the 7th seat. I believe that's Patrick starting off at the button today. And for anybody who's interested, we were going over the Triple Crown earlier. We are trying to get a second table going right now we can lower that initial hand qualifier to an ace high flush. If you guys want to pop in, say hi to Hamilton and the boys.
Yeah, we had, 7 people on the list or something like that just got paid. So if you want to come in and play some 1-3, get your name on the list.
Yep. And maybe you'll end up on stream. Who knows? We do seem to have a couple of open spots. I know there's people on the list, but if you are here, you can put your name on the list and maybe get yourself on the stream today.
Fill in. Yeah, that'd be cool. This is our first cash live stream, first cash live stream since the new year.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people are excited for what's to come in 2026. Chris, do you have any New Year's resolutions this year?
Not this year. No, I didn't want to make any New Year's resolutions this time.
A couple of my New Year's resolutions. I have wanting to get in the gym more. Didn't do that as much as I wanted to back in 2025. And just different poker stuff. Poker,
got some poker dreams. This year?
I mean, I go on a lot of trips, and a lot of the time I don't figure out when I want to book the win and just like take the time and book the win that I have. So that's one of my resolutions is like when I'm up, find out it's a good time to book a win because, sometimes I'm up a bunch of money and then I start getting a little bit more gambly and then things go off the rails. So, yeah, a couple of my New Year's resolutions. Put in the chat if you guys have any fun New Year's resolutions for 2026. Me and Chris can be 2 people to hold you accountable for it.
Oh, yeah, we definitely will.
Start off the action here. Everybody starting off with $500.
It looks like Henry actually started off with
With
600,
six?
our big spender this time.
Look at Henry with the...
He's the only one that actually got more than the minimum.
Well, you know what? Henry won. I think he cashed out about $4,000 in the 1-3 game the other day,
Oh, jeez.
and I was one
flexing
of
a little bit with
one of the benefactors to his $4,000 win. God, we got me and Mark, who's back here too. We got into a bomb pot, and I have nut straight with the nut flush draw on both boards, and find a way to get
pretty heavy hand.
scooped. Find a way to get scooped by trips and a set.
That's some
Trips
that's,
on one board, set on the other board. He hits perfect.
that's some Jason luck right
Oop,
there.
yeah, it was gross. Yeah, so
Glenn being a little splashy here with the ace-9 offsuit. Surprisingly, he does have the best hand right now.
I guess I missed the memo.
Craig going to call him with the Jack-10 offsuit. They're going to go heads up. We could have a big pot here already.
yeah, I'm
Got
sure we're
two
going to
splashy
see a
players.
lot of battling between these two tonight. Flop of Queen, Jack 7, couple clubs.
Gives Craig the best hand to start out with, pair of jacks. And, yeah, Glenn's only looking for an ace right now. Neither one of them have clubs.
Craig's a non-believer.
Nine on,
9.
9 on the turn gives Champ the open-ended draw to go with his middle pair. He still has by far the best hand right now.
Yeah, and
Glenn looking for an ace and only an ace.
yeah, Craig's got to
Could hit
like this
9.
board.
Could hit the case 9 in the deck. Somebody folded the 9 of hearts earlier. It's a strong bet, 200 into 250. He just knows he has the best hand here.
Craig's going to take this one down, $135 profit. Good way to start off the stream for Craig there. Like Glenn's instantly going to add on 200. I saw that he had, I think, 1,000 in his little cup holder there, just in reserve.
Just to keep adding on whenever it
Yep.
gets lower.
Whenever somebody, I believe it's 500 minimum match the stack today. So anytime that somebody runs up a big stack today. I see a lot of people adding on more than likely today.
Yeah, Glenn doing the smart thing, always trying to stay caught up with the big stack at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Something a lot of people don't consider when you're sitting at the table is you actually want to be the biggest stack at the table,
Mm-hmm.
because if you get in a hand with somebody, you want to be able to stack them every time. Nothing hurts worse than getting a hand like aces and only having $100 when
For
everybody
sure.
else has like 500.
Literally. Chris, we got to see you on the live stream. Your live stream appearance the last time that we had a cash game.
Yeah, I got to watch that back and listen to you guys criticize every single play I made.
But did you enjoy your time playing?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
a lot
cool.
of fun.
Yeah.
I think there was only one hand I would take back, and it was that hand against Ton where I had pocket sevens,
Mm,
and he made the big bet on the flop,
Yep.
and was bluffing with like queen 4 or something like
Mhm.
that. And I thought about looking him up just because the way that he had played the hand, I never put him on an overpair.
Yep.
And looking back, that bet seemed way too big for just top pair. So
Yeah.
and he is just kind of bluffing there a lot of the time.
Yeah, and it was a different stream because we had the Nick game in that one. Definitely changed the way that certain people played.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, obviously it changes the way people play their game. They don't want to lose the $50 that was up for grabs in that Nick game. So
I was actually really surprised I didn't lose the net game.
you didn't lose a single one.
Didn't lose
We
a
had
single one.
we had people. I don't know if you knew this, but we had little side bets back here.
Oh yeah. Like I said,
Yeah,
I
you watch
watched
it
the
back.
feedback.
So yeah, we had a lot of side bets and a lot of people betting on you to lose the Nick game. So
Yeah, and that's usually a good bet. I'm usually pretty bad about losing the net game.
yeah. Who ended up losing the Nick game? We had Brad lose it once, Mitch lose it once, and Banks lost
yeah,
the first
Banks.
one.
Yeah.
So definitely
Banks was surprising that he lost that one.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he
like,
was
every
he
time
was close in every single one of them too,
Yeah.
losing the Nick game. One of those people that you don't expect to even be in the mix.
And it definitely wasn't for a lack of trying. He was definitely
Yeah.
trying to win hands he just couldn't.
Yeah. No Nick game tonight. No bomb pots tonight. Just your basic 1-3 hold'em.
Just hold them the way it was meant to be played.
Mm-hmm. And but we have 500 minimum, so a little bit of deeper stack poker today. We got
Top's gonna be ace high. That hits Larry's range pretty hard. We're not able to see his cards this hand, but
love a mystery hand.
almost always has a face card in his hand in this spot.
Glenn was telling me a little bit about what his strategy is looking like coming into today. Larry's one of those dudes. When he's heads up with him, he wants to just stay out of his way. So with Jack high on that board, he's getting out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Exciting stuff going on in the sports world. Playoff football for both the NFL and college. We got a college football big game tonight. Ole Miss versus Miami. Chris, you said you like who tonight?
I don't follow college too much, but from everything I've heard, Ole Miss is the team to beat besides Indiana this year.
Yeah, Indiana is the powerhouse. Obviously, right now they're the #1 seed, and they just beat the garbage out of Alabama last week. So that game's tomorrow, I believe, between Indiana and Oregon. Big Ten rematch there. But today we got Ole Miss and Miami. Miami, a star-studded defense, and Ole Miss, a star-studded offense. So I think it's going to be the battle of two great teams there. I got a buddy of mine, Trinidad Chambliss, who's the quarterback for Ole Miss now. He went to Ferris State University, which is a D2 school, literally 20 minutes down the road from where I'm from, up in Michigan.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I knew him in high school, played basketball against him a bunch. So pretty cool that he has the opportunity now to be the quarterback at Ole Miss after a couple injuries from throughout the year. You got a hand here, Henry flopping top. Craig pocket fours, Larry and Marcus in there with not much of anything.
Craig in a weird spot with this one.
Craig in the
Surprisingly, all of his fours are
125?
gone. Surprisingly, all of his fours are gone.
Shiners out.
So what? Henry's
He
just
is
going
a-
to pick up the check mark here on the turn.
Yeah.
I
He picked
mean,
up the
on the
check mark
flop,
as soon as everybody else folds.
that
because,
is
Craig does
crazy.
not have a single out in the deck. The
And
only out he
Craig-
would have is a four.
Craig
and,
bet 125 into $100.
Oh yeah, Craig's not one to shy away, and that could actually help him out if he had put in a big bet there. He
Yeah, I
might have
think,
been
I
able to
think
get
he
Henry.
could have
fold.
got Henry to get rid of the jack. So Henry going to win this nice pot, $200 in the profit.
Not a bad way to start the stream.
Not a bad way to start at all. Let's look at the winners and losers so far. Henry up $200. We saw Bobby win a little pot. We got people coming to fill in that 4 and 6 seat, I believe. I believe Corey Wright was one of them.
Yep, Corey Wright was one of them. I'm trying to remember who the other one was.
Not necessarily sure who the other one was. But yeah, we'll have some people filling in and out of the live stream tonight. We got people in the process of coming to join the other game. And you might be filling in. If there's room in the live stream, we could get you on here. So come in, come talk to Hammy. I think Sergio is one of the other people who might be coming in to play today.
Yeah, I also saw that Brad was supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, Hopper.
Yeah. Sergio had given up his seat so that Craig was able to play. Craig will come in with another big hand. Pocket jack this time, just
Limping
going to
pocket
limp.
jacks.
He raised $25 with 4s, but limps with jacks.
I know. I had to bring it back to earth.
And everybody else folds. We're going to see a heads up flop with Marcus and Craig.
Amazing stuff.
Pocket jacks versus jack 9. Let's get jack one time.
Oh,
Oh, flops open-ended for Marcus. Still the overpair for Craig.
this could get out of hand quick.
$20 into $7.
Mhm. And Marcus is going to call with the open-ended. I don't blame him. No help on the turn. 2 of clubs helps nobody. Just a quick check. Craig pick up the check mark there with pocket jacks.
And I don't think anybody in the room is going to expect to see Craig's jacks that he flips over here.
I think it was a quick bet in the fold.
Yeah. Craig winning a small one there. Why is Marcus's name Kojak? Do we know why that is, Mark? That's just what he asked for. I'm sure we can get some backstory on it at some point, but I'm not. Do you know,
Nope.
Chris? No,
I cannot think of a reason.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Huh? I think maybe King Jack is just his favorite hand, so he
That might
had
be
to
it.
go with Kojak.
That would make sense.
Shout out to our partner room over in Midland, Kojak's. Got to have some Kojak's people come over and play on the stream sometime.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard they're just finishing up their new stream room,
It's going to be
which I've heard
something
is
to look at.
bad A.
Yeah, we got the hand-me-downs from their room. They got all brand new stuff. Haven't seen any pictures of it or anything, but from what I've heard about how much it costs to build it out, it should be pretty epic.
Yeah, it should be sick.
The idea that I had heard from Reese is that like the EPT or the poker shows, like the Shark Tank show,
Yeah.
that big video wall on the back, they wanted to do one of those at Kojak's. And if they were able to pull that off right, that's going to be an amazing looking room.
Yeah. I told Henry not to knit it up today, and look at him here raising it up to $60 on the button with 4 deuce suited. We see a flop here of 5-6 king. Craig flopping open-ended with Champ flopping a pair of 6s
Bobby with the best hand right now with
With a
deuce,
king.
top pair, no kicker.
and seeing a bet of 60 in 2 callers. Henry just can't feel good about his pre-flop
Yeah.
raise
We
with
had,
4 high.
If he had some diamonds or some clubs, maybe,
Yeah.
but Craig out turning the other Craig with a pair of 7s here. Bobby's still ahead with a pair of kings.
River's a 9 and Craig Fluger.
River's the straight.
In a sizable pot, $429. Bobby's going to bet here with his king.
Bobby picking the worst time to lead out here with top pair.
I think we see a raise here.
Might just be a call.
Oh,
yeah.
it is just a call.
He's just calling because he probably thinks they're chopping. Yeah. Craig probably thought they were chopping. No need to raise in that spot. Probably would have been a good time to raise.
Yeah, I don't know if Bobby calls with such a weak kicker with his king, though.
No.
Very
Hand probably
connected,
ends
very
up the same
connected
way.
board there, yeah. We were talking about college football. You said you don't know much, but NFL football starts this week or Saturday, right? First game Saturday.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, first games are
Couple
on
wild
Saturday.
card games Saturday, Sunday, and one on Monday.
Yep.
Um,
Going to be an interesting weekend of NFL football.
who the Eagles got? The Niners.
The Niners, and I feel like that's going to be one of our only blowouts of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think you blow them out?
I think we do. Their defense is bad. To put it
Is Warner playing? Is he coming back?
no, if I remember correctly, none of their players that have been out are coming back for
Wow.
the playoffs. So their defense is just bad enough that we might be able to score 30 points.
Yeah. And
our offense, our defense is best in the league over the last 6 weeks.
yeah, I've been talking to people about the Eagles, and they're one of the interesting teams just because they haven't looked good in a lot of games this year.
Yep.
But you can't count out the reigning champs.
Nope.
Like they won a Super Bowl last year. Like they're like a good team.
And Hurts always
Oh wow.
always somehow finds a way to win.
You see a flop here of Queen High with 2 spades. Craig with a flush draw and top pair. Glenn obviously with the nut flush draw.
And Craig Fluger with a gut shot.
Gut
straight
shot.
draw. Gonna go and fold it. And yeah, there we
Glenn's
go.
just gonna
Glenn
put all the
just
money in
nailed
the
it.
middle.
And there's no way Craig's folding.
Never in a million years.
We got our first all in and call of the night. Looking for a spade. Ooh,
King on the turn.
no good yet.
Picked up a jack out to a jack too. Nope. His queen's gonna be good
Queen is gonna be good, and Craig Fluger somehow would have won that hand
with
top
ace
pair.
king. Yeah.
Ace king. Just an unfortunate spot to be in, but I don't think that he's. I don't think he's
Look at-
wild enough to get it all in that spot
Yeah.
either.
Craig finding the squeeze play with queen 4 suited and then flopping.
It's a good.
I mean
split
the,
play.
the flop
you
the
got
flop
top
is
pair and
so
top
favorable
pair and a
for his
flush
hand
draw.
too.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing flop for that hand.
Yeah.
You got top pair and a flush draw, so pretty much nothing is beating you on that flop other than the flop straight.
Yeah. Flop straight.
When you're getting it all in with Glenn, it's most likely that he just has a flush draw there. So you're just hoping to dodge the spade.
Here comes Glenn pulling out the money. We got some people with some decent stacks now. Craig Fluger up to 1.3. Champs got about $900. So we're gonna see some stacks getting matched.
I guess everybody's commentating back there as usual. Bryce too? Chris? Okay. I'm always wondering if. There she is. They never hear what we say in here, but I guess they don't.
The answer to that would be yes, Larry.
That would be yes, Larry. We can hear you.
Strange thing.
We just got to turn you up sometimes.
You're gonna have to talk a bit quieter than that if you don't want us to hear you.
The money, the 20th. Okay.
I think that some point
It's more likely to get a jump than this.
Oh, my. I see.
I think they have them, but I think that like, it messes up with like everything too much. Like, they can hear it too much.
chips there, they're quarter one reason it's kind of
I'm gonna raise it here with the 6-7 of clubs, $25. Henry just gonna flat with Queen Jack offsuit.
Patrick finally getting in the mix, playing a hand.
Not the best hand to play with,
Yeah,
but
we
he is on the
have-
button.
We're going 6 ways. Henry flopping open-ended.
Bobby flopping middle pair, Champ also flopping middle pair, slightly better kicker. And Henry actually in the equity lead right now with his open-ended. If he hits his jack or his queen, he would also be ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of equity to have there. Smart enough to bet it too.
Make it $100. Get a quick call from Craig. Bobby with his middle pair getting it out of the way.
We're looking at open-ended versus middle pair. A 9 would be disastrous.
Deuce.
Deuce not going to help nobody.
Henry gonna keep firing here.
He's got to.
This
Once
just,
you fire on
this
the
just looks
flop,
like
you
a
just have
king here every time, right?
Yeah. Looks like a king or, yeah, something like king, queen.
Yeah, he's gonna get out of the way.
I think
Henry staying aggressive and it paid off. Nice pot going his way.
Yeah. People
We
don't
got
expect that
Brad.
to play.
Mr. Hopper coming to join the table. Say hello, everybody. He is over there in seat 4.
You listen today too.
I really do like that play from Henry. People don't expect that type of play from him. So he's able to pull those types of plays off a lot more than somebody like Larry would,
Yeah.
or somebody like Glenn. Because a lot of people in that spot are going to call Glenn if he makes that exact same bet.
Yeah, for sure.
How many things did you hear?
Going down the list of showing everybody where everybody's sitting today. That's Glenn in the 1 seat. We got Larry in the 2 seat. Henry in the 3 seat. Hopper with a haircut, by the way. Looking fresh. Brad Hopper in the 4 seat. We got Marcus, also known as Kojak, with the Kojak.
He's actually going to raise here with the king jack suited.
He's over there in the 5 seat. 6 seat is nobody right now. We got Patrick there in the 7. We got Craig in the 8.
It's an interesting flop. Glenn flops top pair. Henry flops bottom pair with some runners for a straight. And
I see a C bet here. From,
Kojak just flops nothing but's going to bet it anyways. He's got a C bet here.
I'm eligible.
larger sizing on the C bet too. And Glenn with top pairs is never going anywhere.
Never going anywhere, but if Marcus stays aggressive, he
Wow.
could get Glenn to fold.
100
Once he
and a
calls
call.
there, that's it. He's never folding at this point.
Is that another spade on the river too?
There's another spade on the river, and he's just never going to get Glenn off the hand at that point. He's never going to bet it because he doesn't have the spade, but he's also never going to get Glenn off the hand.
And Glenn's going to win this one with his queen. You know, the all spade boards haunt me now. Ever since I played on the stream and I got bluffed by Mark.
Mm.
Because there's all the spades on the board and I don't have a spade and neither did he, but I didn't know that he didn't have a spade.
Yeah, it's tough on a 4 to a flush board.
Right.
It's tough to put anybody on anything except having the flush.
Right? Because you can, I mean, I have 2 pair, but I lose to the deuce of spades.
Right.
Like,
It's tough to play. There's some players that are tight enough, like people like even Craig Fluger, or somebody like Larry Patterson. They might be a little too tight to the point that they would only bet there with a flush. But you're playing somebody like Glenn, Craig Champ, or somebody like Mark. They're loose enough that they can also bet it when they don't have the flush. And it pays off for them sometimes. When they have the spade, they're going to get paid off a lot of the time. But when they don't have the spade, they are still able to bluff it. Glenn waking up with a decent hand here. Pocket 8s. Patrick having pocket 6s. 1% equity with Marcus there having one of his 6s.
that's crazy. 2% equity.
2% equity, mostly because he has to. The only way he's beating Glenn in most cases is if he flops a set. And
Yeah.
There's only one 6 left in the deck.
We're going to go 3 ways. Craig going to get in the mix as well.
And that's not going to do it. Patrick's going to get the big old goose egg here. Glenn flopping a
Flopping
boat.
the boat.
8's full of 2s. Wonder if he's going to be able to get a lot of
Yeah,
value out
there's
of this.
not gonna be
Patrick
any-
obviously not going to call.
The ace usually a very good card here for Glenn to get some value from other people's hands.
I don't mind the call. I don't mind the call here from Patrick.
Yeah,
You can't put him on.
the believer
on
that
eights.
his 6 is good. His 6 on the river would be gross.
Yeah, the K6 on the river would have just been awful.
And he can't call that bad now.
No, Glenn's putting Patrick on an ace here. He's trying to get value out of an ace. It's just unfortunate for Glenn in this spot that Patrick doesn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if Patrick has an ace there, he's probably calling that bet. So perfect bet for what Glenn was targeting. He just didn't have it that time.
They just want the same thing that's over here, right?
Yeah, they.
If you're in the chat, say what's up to us. I see we got, 15 people watching on YouTube?
Yep. YouTube seems to be popping off pretty hard for us. right
YouTube
now.
and Facebook. We appreciate you guys watching. Let us know you're here and who you're cheering for on the felt today.
Schools, top pros.
Yep, you can see us on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. The River League on all of those platforms. I've been watching a bunch of streams whenever I'm not here sitting here and talking about it.
Yeah, we do pretty good.
Yeah, they've been. I mean, they're fun
Good
streams to
input.
watch, especially when you got Hammy and the Mexicutioner on here talking nonsense. It's always fun to sit and listen to them ramble.
That's good background noise. For sure. Ooh,
Glenn, Pocket Kings in the small blind. He's gonna make it.
And this could get interesting with Bobby having ace queen.
Bobby has
here.
ace queen.
And you never know what Craig's going to do. Craig could also get way out of line here with 10-9. And he will. He's going to make the call here.
No,
with
well,
10-9.
Craig's got 4-3.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong Craig.
Fluger's got we got multiple Craigs at the table today.
4-3 seems like a good Craig hand.
That'd be insane. If
And I think Glenn might actually be wary of that. If this is a low flop, there it is. Oh, and
Oh,
Glenn
king
flopped
high
set
flop.
again.
and Bobby flopping a gut shot to Broadway.
I think we're just going to see 3 checks here going to the turn.
Check, check.
No
Bobby's gonna
way.
ship it in.
I never would have expected that kind of aggression from Bobby. Glenn obviously not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He's going to tank a little bit.
He just
see
wants to
what
keep
Craig wants to
keep
do.
Craig in the mix.
Yeah, he wants to see what Craig's going to do.
How about a shawl?
Yeah. Just make the call. Bobby only having 160 bucks. It's only a half pot size. bet.
What does Craig think about his pair of fours right now?
He's thinking that if he hits 2 pair, he's going to be good here.
He
and
is
most of
thinking
the
that.
time, he'd be right.
Yeah.
That's the bad part.
Can we get a 3 on the turn one time, Mike Lowry?
Yeah, that would be something.
Or another 4 for some
Another 4
fireworks?
would be sick. That is the 1% that Craig's looking at right now is runner 4s.
7 on the turn changes absolutely nothing. Glenn's going to try to build up a little side pot here. I don't think Craig can call him now.
With Glenn checking the flop, calling the all in, and then betting the turn,
Yeah.
I would be alarm bells would be going off in my head.
150 and a call. Big pot brewing. River card.
Looking for a jack and only a jack. Not a jack.
9's not going to do it.
Glenn's
Glenn
gonna
with the
scoop
check
another.
mark.
Glenn's gonna scoop another massive pot here.
And Craig just with a pair of 4s. He can't call this off, right?
Should
I mean, he has
No.
a lot of money in there already invested, and I'm sure that's what's going through his mind right now.
Yeah,
My last $200 to win a pot of 2,000.
right. But you've just got to know with especially with the line that Glenn took here, he's just
Yeah.
bluffing so rarely here. And even a lot of his bluffs got there. Like if he's ever has Queen Jack here, it got there. And any pair that he would have had got already beats you. So yeah, I don't think that there's any world that Craig can call there.
And Glenn, 2 pocket pairs, full house, and a set back-to-back hand.
Not a bad.
Mr.
one.
Run Pure continues to run pure.
We're just gonna have to make that his official.
Yeah, we
tag from
really
now
do.
on.
Mark, can we change him back to Mr. Run Pure? He's Glenjamin on there today. I like that one. Couple rebuys. Bobby adding on now, I think, for another 500. Take a look at the wins and losses so far.
Take a look at that while our dealers switch out. Glenn up just under 600 bucks right now. Bobby, unfortunately, is the one who shipped him most of that. He's down the most with just under 500 in losses.
Yeah, and we saw Glenn adding on to his stack as soon as it dwindled a little bit.
And that's the only reason he's not up even more right now.
Uh-huh.
He's had to add on a couple times. Henry surprisingly up 300 bucks to start the stream. Craig Fluger also up $300. Everybody else down a little bit. But for the most part, it's Bobby and Marcus that have been the ones shipping Glenn all the money.
Mm-hmm. That jam with Ace Queen from Bobby there. I wonder how often we see that in our 2:00 game that people just don't end up calling off that Bobby just gets away with.
Yeah, because I would never have expected that type of aggression out of
Yeah.
Bobby. I was 100% expecting it to just check through to the turn.
Mm-hmm. Bobby sensed weakness and put all his money in the middle, but fortunately it was the wrong time for that.
Patrick waking up with another pocket pair.
Craig with aces.
Craig waking up with the pocket pair, pocket aces. Glenn just never going anywhere here. He wants to be in every single hand that Craig is in. And
Uh-huh.
I don't blame him.
Is Patrick gonna call $50 with twos? No, he's gonna get away. We're gonna be heads up again.
Should he? Probably. I think he should probably be calling in that spot.
This is round 3.
He
There's the 2 in
punished
the
immediately.
window.
Just punished immediately. You can see the look on Patrick's face seeing that flop.
With 2 of the most aggressive players at the table.
Glenn looking for only a
9.
9 at this point. Craig gonna try and get a little bit of value. A lot of bit of value, actually.
Yeah,
That's over the
overbet.
size of the pot.
Not gonna show the A's.
No reason to spoil it. Let him watch it on the stream later.
Welcome
Corey.
in.
Looks like Corey Wright's joining the table.
Hello, Corey. Corey, I think this is his debut to the stream, correct?
I believe so.
Corey, first time playing on the stream. Definitely another guy we're going to see a lot of action from today. Not afraid to put his money in the middle. He was a part of the bomb pot that happened the other day with me and Henry and Corey. That Henry hits perfect to scoop the entire thing. Sad day.
I'm still waiting for one of those days.
Where you hit perfect and
Mhm.
scoop everybody.
I've gotten some lucky hits in bomb pots where I've been able to at least get half. But
Yeah.
I'm still looking for that perfect to just,
Oh my gosh,
to
where
just
you
scoop
scoop
it all in
everybody.
pot. Yep. Never gotten quite that lucky.
Yeah, I dealt the free roll on Monday, and Banks was all in actually, all in. I think blind in the free roll on a bomb pot, and he was drawing to the 3 of hearts and the 3 of hearts only.
Just
Bank
drills it.
3 of hearts, straight flush steel wheel.
Mm,
He gets half. Everybody else
Wait a
gets
minute.
quartered up on the side with like the same hand.
that's a way to win right there.
Yeah,
You got 2 ace kings here, both Marcus and Glenn waking up with ace king.
Craig gonna get in the mix with 5 deuce.
This is one of those times.
This is where he's gonna win with the 5 deuce too.
This is one of those times where Craig's looseness actually pays off.
Ace king completely missing. I'm sure we're gonna see a bet from Glenn here still.
Oh yeah, there's no way you don't see that.
Yeah.
'Cause you want to target the other ace X's.
Love to see Marcus calling him down here.
It's gonna be weird when Craig calls here. It's gonna, because you never know what Craig's gonna have in this
Craig
spot.
picking up a gut shot. Also, 2 live cards can hit a 5 or a deuce.
Diamond on the turn could help him out too.
Jack on the turn helps absolutely nobody.
Yeah, we might just see 3 checks here.
No, I don't think we see. Oh, Glenn does slow down.
Yeah, and Glenn slows down because Craig can have any pair, or Craig could have a pair here. He could have a set here. He could already have the straight. There's a lot of things he could have here. When Marcus bets here, he pretty much always has an ace.
Yeah, just a call from Glenn. Chop it up. Chop it up.
Chop it up.
I did bets. Same thing else. Just started raining in San Antonio. Wars bogged down the hill.
Everybody loves a chop pot.
We need to. So, have you heard about Adam making his little jingles for the stream?
So he showed me the other day. He's working on getting us an intro.
Yeah, it's gonna be so cool. When
It
he,
is.
so
The one he had showed me, the only critique I had on it was the lyrics.
yeah,
'Cause I
that's
think
what he's working on more than anything.
Yeah, because I actually do listen to some AI music.
Yeah.
Because
So-
AI has come extremely far, especially when it comes to music. Like it's still very obviously distinguishable from actual human produced music, but it's for what it is, it's actually extremely good.
Yeah. So for all the viewers who don't know, our dealer Adam, everybody's favorite band teacher / dealer, he's also a huge AI guy. So he loves using Chat GPT to look up different. He learned how to calculate a pot in Big O and in bomb pots
By
from
message.
using AI.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
So he loves that stuff, and all the time he's constantly making different songs on this one website that he uses. And he's been trying to come up with a live stream intro song for the River Live.
Suno.
Yeah,
If I remember right,
Suno.
that's the name of the site. Suno, one of the actually extremely popular, specifically for creating AI music.
So he's been playing around. He sent me, I think, like 13 different mock-up songs that he's been
He
using.
showed me the list. He's got like 20 or 25 different intros for like different genres of music. So he's got the one that he showed me was like the Carrie Underwood intro to Sunday Night Football.
Yep.
He's got one like that. He's got like a couple of different country versions of the same.
I heard a
song,
rock
so-
and roll version that was crazy.
Yep. So that might be coming to the live stream soon. We might start having some intro music. to
Yeah,
go with it.
that'd be fun. 9 on the turn.
That's pretty good for Craig.
I wonder if Henry continues here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not putting Craig on a 7 in this spot.
Nope.
So you're just trying to push him off of pretty much anything. Unfortunately, I don't think Craig is going to fold a 9 here.
Never.
Because he's probably also not putting Henry on an overpair.
I think he
That
put,
king on
can
the
put-
river.
Yeah, Henry on ace king a lot of the time,
Yeah. That king on the river might get
God.
Craig out of the hand.
and
That might
Henry
be
just
perfect
goes
river.
for it too.
That
Wow!
Henry.
Look at Henry, man. He hasn't made a hand today,
Oh boy.
but he
Henry-
hasn't lost a hand today.
Henry took your advice to heart. He is doing the opposite.
I told him, don't play like a nit today, buddy. He had like a 17% VPIP the last time.
You-
He shows the bluff. Good for Henry.
Good move.
Oh man.
Everybody at the table surprised by that one.
Craig, too. You me have been here in a while.
He's a little rusty. He'll shake it off.
He might not be able to get away with that one later in the stream, but that was a really good move by Henry. The perfect card on the river.
Yeah,
For
it
him
was the
to-
perfect
for
card.
him
I
to
think
jam.
anything but a king. Craig calls with his 9.
Oh yeah. Anything but probably a king or an no, because he had ace 9.
He had ace
Yeah.
9.
So
I
even an
think
ace
he-
doesn't help.
I
him
think
there.
he calls with literally anything but a queen.
Mhm.
I mean, a king. I think he calls a queen or a jack,
Probably.
but a king. It just looks like Henry has ace king the whole time, or king,
100%.
or an overpair.
I don't know if I really put him on an overpair there, but ace king makes
Makes so much sense. Bobby getting aggressive here with his pocket eights, gonna raise it to $75. As you can see, all of his other eights getting folded.
Very unfortunate for him.
75 to go is the price.
And Craig not about to go anywhere. He's never seen a pot he doesn't like.
So we're gonna go 3 ways. Bobby dodging the world with all these overs to his
Look-
pocket eights.
Looking for a wheel flop here.
Flop is king, king,
Somehow.
9.
Yeah, he just did not dodge enough.
Marcus
Marcus,
flopping the best. Craig's all in with
that's a
queen high.
surprising jam from Craig.
Does Marcus look him up here with nine?
Tilted. Tilted jam from
Yeah,
Craig.
tilt
here.
jam from Craig.
You got to think, how often is Craig just open jamming here with a king? He could. I can see Marcus calling because I could see Craig open jamming here with a flush.
Uh-huh.
But even then, Craig's open
He's gonna
jamming.
lay it down.
Yeah, Craig's open jamming for $800 into a $200 pot. He's probably not even doing that with a flush.
He shows a 10,
Yeah,
I
he-
think, for no
Yeah.
reason.
No, he shows the 10 of spades.
Oh, okay.
He wants
Make everybody
Marcus-
think he's on a flush draw.
Exactly. He wants
Yeah.
everybody else to think that he was jamming with a flush draw.
Craig's playing mind games today.
That's a good card to show in that spot
Mm-hmm.
because he might get called next time. Marcus in that exact same spot next time might call him just because of that. We're finally at 20 people in the YouTube right now.
Wow, look at that.
I'm actually surprised we don't have as many people watching on Facebook. Usually Facebook and YouTube are actually competing.
About
for viewers,
50-50 with each other, yeah.
But we have a surprisingly few amount of people watching on Facebook right now.
And as you say that, the numbers try to
They
change it.
start correcting.
Type in the chat if you're watching. We want to see who's here watching the live stream today.
Let us know who you think the big winner is going to be tonight. So far, I think it's still Glenn,
It is Glenn, I
but
believe. And also, or it might be Henry after bluffing. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Henry up $700 and hasn't even made a pair today, I don't think. Because he bet big with Queen Jack when he was open ended.
Yep.
And then he bet big with Ace 10 high.
mm-hmm. He's been doing a lot
Oh.
with a little today. He's like I said, he took your advice to heart. He's doing the exact opposite of playing like a nit. He's making something out of nothing right
Yeah,
now.
dude. I told nobody wants to sit and watch Henry play like a net for 3 hours.
I remember you guys were negging him a little bit. 'Cause, I think somebody said the last time he was on stream he had like a 15 or a 20% VPIP.
17, I think, was the number he finished with.
Yeah, and I think he's well beyond that today.
Well, let's take a look. It's probably Glenn in first and Craig in second. Or
Got Craig in first at
yeah, Corey just
75%.
joined, so that's a little skewed.
Yeah, Henry's
Still
surprisingly
at the bottom. Near the bottom.
still at the bottom, but everybody's at least everybody's around 30%. Brad's brand new to the table,
Yeah.
so 28% is not that far off. But everybody above 30%, that's a good VPIP to have. For
You know what? This is a table of a bunch of people who don't really like to fold.
Mhm.
Now that I've sat here and looked at everybody, they don't really like to fold.
I think the two.
Craig's pair
If
of
it-
twos. is
If you were to
good.
just show me the list, I would guess that Craig, Fluger, and Larry would have had the lowest
Yep.
VPIPs.
Probably.
But Brad hasn't been at the table that long. Corey also hasn't been at the table that long.
One other thing I wanted to talk to you about. Obviously, NFL playoffs starting, which also means seasons are ending for certain teams. My team included, the Lions were eliminated
Unfortunately.
from the playoffs. But that also comes with a lot of coaches getting fired. We've had what eight
the,
head coaches fired in the past.
Yep, the most surprising, John Harbaugh from the Ravens getting fired. Like I think he lead,
10 straight winning seasons or something like that, and he gets fired.
been with the Ravens for 18, almost 20 years.
Wow.
I think when I was looking at it, the Ravens have only had 3 head coaches in their entire tenure,
Wow.
and Harbaugh by far with the most years. He had 18, somewhere close to 20 years. Kind of like Mike Tomlin with the Steelers. It's like you don't have that many head coaches. And especially one that wins every single year. They might not. They haven't been to the Super Bowl in a decent amount of time.
Yeah,
but-
something that I saw, like he's one of the first coaches too that has been able to adapt to a different quarterback style. Like obviously they won the Super Bowl with Joe Flacco way back when,
Mhm.
but then he gets MVP Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
dude who's a complete opposite of Joe Flacco, pocket passer to crazy scrambler.
Yep. And he's still been able to win with him. It's still surprising to me right now that they got rid of
I
him.
think we see Harbaugh go to New York Giants.
Well, let's see. You got. I know that when he got fired, Rappaport actually came out and said there was 7 open head coaching positions when he got fired.
Mm.
The 7 included the Ravens,
Hmm.
and that day Harbaugh got 7 head coaching calls.
Yeah.
So that means that there was one, if not multiple, teams that currently do have a head coach that were
Mhm.
still looking to try and get him.
Well, Miami was the newest one added to the list today of coaches that they got rid of. Mike McDaniel
Yep.
out in Miami. I'm hoping
Not
he
too big of a
I'm hoping he comes to Detroit, becomes our offensive coordinator.
He's not a bad offensive coordinator. He's probably just not head coaching.
No, I don't think he's
Uh,
head coaching
The,
anymore.
the guy that I personally am gunning for, if I was to grab an offensive coordinator that's available right now, Cliff Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury from
Easily.
yeah.
He's the guy that coached Mahomes in college. He's the guy that turned Jaden Daniels into
At
offensive
LSU.
Rookie of the year material.
Well, and in Washington.
hmm So that's who I would want.
Yeah, Kingsbury. I think McDaniel either goes to Detroit or he takes Kingsbury's spot because he has got a good relationship with Dan Quinn over there in Washington.
I'm just hoping the rumors were true earlier in the season, and our offensive coordinator takes the head coaching job at New York. I would be perfectly okay with that.
In New York?
Yep, our offensive coordinator.
Oh,
Kevin Patullo,
okay, yeah.
There was a rumor going around about week 10 that as soon as they fired DeBoll, that Patullo was one of the head coaching candidates for the Giants.
We got Callie in the chat, or I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Callie in the chat saying, "Woo, Bobby." Bobby Beavers scooping in a nice pot there with his Queen 10.
Craig Fluger waking up with a good hand here. Pocket 10s. Corey going to come along with pocket 2s. Patrick surprisingly going to come along. Again, he's on the button, so he
Look
can be a
at
little
squeeze
closer.
play Craig today, man. All these people raising into him. No, what? I'm gonna make it $150. See if you got a real hand.
That's a good raise. from his spot, especially when the pre-flop razor, the initial razor was under the gun.
You know, ace 3, ace 4 is the new ace king, right?
I've heard
The
the wheel aces,
wheel aces are the new
do
ace
it.
king, ace queen.
and they do a surprising amount of work.
Yeah. Corey gonna get in the mix in this as well with pocket
Just-
twos.
Just set mining here. Not getting the right price to do it, but that's never stopped anybody. Swing and a miss.
For everybody, basically. Pocket
Everybody.
10's still good right now.
And Glenn with his 9-8 looking for one
For
of, Craig's
one of the
tens
pocket
here.
tens.
That would be pretty tragic for Craig if a 10 comes.
We got $650 in this pot already. Glenn gonna take a stab at it. $250 to go.
He knows this is a bad flop for pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Craig has a lot of Craig Fluger has a decent amount of pocket pairs, a decent amount of ace king.
Wow,
here.
and he's just gonna take it down
Yeah,
uncontested.
That's an extremely good bet from Glenn.
He runs pure, but he plays good sometimes too.
Oh yeah, one of the better players at the table for sure. He's
Me
very
and-
good at recognizing weakness and attacking it.
For sure. Me and him were talking about this about how he only runs good on the stream, he says.
Hmm
Like when he's playing off stream, like out in the normal lounge here, he does not run very good.
Yeah, he has a bad habit of running. He's kind of like a mole. He runs,
Yeah.
he runs really bad, but only specifically here. When he plays in other places, from what I've been able to tell, he does extremely good. It's just something about playing here makes things different.
Yeah. Kelly in the chat, last 10 years, Ravens have one more playoff wins than the Cowboys. I think that's just Kelly being a sad Cowboys fan trying to cling on to that.
Maybe. I'm
Or-
pretty sure the Ravens have a Super Bowl in the last 10 years, though.
No, their last Super Bowl, I want to say, is
Flacco?
2013.
Oh, so just outside.
It was a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's 2026, dude. That was a long time. I mean, we're getting old, man. I was born in 2001, and it's 2026. I feel so old. The fact that
Imagine how I feel.
2016 was 10 years ago is nuts.
Imagine how I feel. I was born in 95.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, 2016, I was a freshman in high school. That's 10 years ago today, or 10 years ago around this time.
The years fly by.
That's for sure.
Chips are flying by, too. Bobby's going to bet $50 here with top pair queens.
Bobby been aggressive every time he makes top pair today, which is not necessarily a bad way to play top pair. Find out where you're at.
King on the river might slow everybody down.
Not Bobby.
Not Bobby. He's going to bet 75. Kind of a small bet. Might be able to get some value out of Henry or Craig. Nope. Just gonna take the pot down.
Take it
here.
down. Pair of queens is good. Bobby B winning another pot.
Yeah, that probably does have a lot to do with why Harbaugh was fired. He's in a, like I said, him and Tomlin are pretty much the same coach
Yeah.
as far as tenure. They've both been with their teams forever.
Both
Unfortunately,
have a Super Bowl.
both have a Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl was an extremely long time ago,
Mhm.
and they've been able to be successful right up until the postseason.
Hmm The
And that's
Steelers
the
are like
biggest
the most
downfall.
9-8 team that I've ever seen.
Yep.
Like every
That's-
year.
That's pretty much what Tomlin's been coasting on for a long time. There was a meme I saw going around
Bobby B.
that last field goal that the Ravens missed, and if
Henry, sorry to pause you.
No, you're good.
Henry told me the other day that he doesn't limp in big pocket pairs. He said,
Yeah.
"You'll never see me limp in aces or kings." And he just limped $3 with pocket kings.
Yeah,
So Henry, me and you were gonna have to have a conversation about this. Oh, and he's
this is gonna,
exactly what he wants.
but this is
Little
gonna
old
be
man
so
limp
anymore.
re-raise to 250.
Yep, this is a classic Tony Helmer's move.
I didn't know this was the
certified classic.
2 o'clock game.
Certified
Limp re-raising
classic.
aces and kings. And he's gonna call
That's such a
Kojak
surprising
calling with the Quojack.
That's such a surprising call from Marcus. I would 100% expect.
Here to gamble.
uh,
Everybody's in this pot.
yeah, not. I would 100% expect.
You know, if there's a
Craig
game that
and
you can limp
Kojak.
re-raise kings, it's probably this one
Yeah.
where you're just gonna get called by everybody.
Oh no, Glenn's gonna flop open ended.
Oh
this
my
could
gosh,
be
he's
really
gonna
bad.
get him, isn't he?
Mr. Rum Pure going to continue running Pure? Yep. Just
He's
jam
all
it.
in.
Yep. No, Glenn. Here's the thing. Glenn knows exactly where he's at right now. He knows Henry has an overpair.
Uh-huh.
It's a guarantee that Henry has an overpair right now, and Glenn wants to gamble for stacks.
Yeah, he does.
So he's going to just jam here, no hesitation.
In no world is he getting a call from either of the other guys, just
he-
Henry.
Yeah, he knows 100% that if he hits, he wins, and he is trying to stack the rest of the table.
This is so sick. He's going to
And
call.
Henry obviously has to call because it's just such a horrible spot.
Is he going to? Oh, Craig.
Craig's just gonna
gamble
get in
with
here.
his pair of twos. Hand 21, we have fireworks. Everybody put in the chat who you think ends up winning it.
So Craig's looking for a
Craig
2,
looking for a 2 and a 2 only.
and Mr. Rumpure looking for a jack or a 6.
I
to
think it's
finish
a
it
6.
straight.
I think it's a 6 on the turn. It's so sick that it's going to be a 6 on the turn, too. We got Marco in here dealing some heat.
I knew with this group of people we were going to be getting some big pots throughout the night. This might end up being the biggest one, though,
Yeah.
because this is going to be, let's see, that's an all-in. This is going to be a $5,000 pot all total,
Oh.
just short of $5,000. A little over 4,500.
Is this like
I'm doing the
it serves him right for the limb pre-raising his kings
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
gets flopped
Well,
even though
see, and the bad part is it worked out as good for him as,
as
it
perfect,
possibly
yeah.
could.
Like it,
So
it
if-
couldn't have been better, I don't
Yeah.
think.
No, he played it as good as he possibly could with things playing out the way they did. So I don't fault him for it. I think the sizing that he raised with was bad. I think
Yeah.
he way oversized.
And still got paid.
But we were going to get this on the turn pretty much regardless of what
Yeah.
happened pre-flop.
Big Pop Bruin, turn card. There's the
Just
jack.
spikes
Straight
it.
is there. Check mark.
Yeah.
It is all over.
It is over. Yeah, it is all
And
over.
everybody's just drawing stone dead.
Yep, that is a $3,500 pot. It looks like Glenn gonna have a 2K profit off of that one pot.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
like I
Henry
said-
going from one of our biggest
Yeah.
losers to just
And-
clear wiped out.
And like I said, Glenn knew exactly where he was on that flop. He jammed knowing that if he hits, he just scoops, and that's exactly what happened. Mr. Run Pure continues to run
To
pure.
run pure.
And takes down a $3,500 pot. Now, it will be interesting to see how he plays the rest of the night
Yep. Is he going to sit there and book the win?
because he is up almost $3,000.
We have 2 people in Profitville.
And Craig probably going to do his best to hold on to that $25 profit.
This is incredible.
It's been a while since I've seen this much red on a
Yeah.
Winners chart
One
before.
person green and the rest of the table red.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Henry's only down. That was
That was
Only
his,
his initial
the
buy-in,
initial buy-in.
so
Yeah, he was up to like $1,200.
he's still got plenty of time to make things up, but that is a big mental hit. That's gonna be a lot to come back from mentally. And Champ down 1,600 right now. But like I said, we still got plenty of time. We still got another couple hours for everybody to make up these losses.
But no shortage of action to start the night.
No,
I mean,
absolutely not. With this group of people, we knew there was going to be plenty of action.
mm-hmm.
The players that are pushing the action might be a little surprising. Like I wouldn't expect Henry to be as actiony as he has been,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, anytime you've got Glenn and Craig on the same table, you're going to get action.
For sure. Little update from Arizona. That's where the game's at today. The Fiesta Bowl. Miami currently up 3-0 in the first quarter. Need Ole Miss to figure it out.
Yeah. Did Miami start off with the ball?
They did.
Ah, that makes sense.
Miami
See how-
started with it.
We'll see how Ole Miss responds.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Oh,
Ole Miss started with the ball.
oh, that's not good.
3 and out. Ole Miss. Miami makes field goal
Still plenty of ball left to play. You're
Plenty
only,
of
what, halfway into the first.
halfway through the first.
Plenty of football left to go.
Everybody put in the chat. I know we've been talking about a lot of football. Put in the chat, who do you think wins the college playoff and the NFL playoff? Tell us who your favorite teams are. We probably got a lot of sad Cowboy fans that aren't in the playoffs either. You can join me in my Lions sorrow.
I'm sure the Cowboys fans are used to it.
But now that my team's out, I am more than likely cheering for the Rams, I think. I like
telling-
Stafford.
Yeah, I was talking with Bobby earlier because Bobby was asking me who I thought was going to. Bobby and Marco were both asking me who I thought was going to make it. And I actually don't think it matters who makes it from the NFC. I don't think the NFC is winning the Super Bowl.
I don't think
this
so
year.
either.
There's no.
Unless it's the Rams. I think
Yeah,
the Rams
I think the
can
Rams
win
have
the
the-
Super Bowl.
I do think the Rams have the best chance. There is an extremely outside shot if the Eagles make it that their defense is good enough to possibly win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
If they go up against somebody that doesn't have a stellar defense. Like if we go up against the Bills again, I think we can win again.
Hmm.
But against like the Broncos or the Patriots, somebody that has an extremely strong defense to go with a really strong offense, I don't think that. I think otherwise it's just the AFC this year.
Yeah. John saying go Pats. The Pats, the 2 seed.
They are.
They got a
looking
good chance.
extremely
They're
good.
looking real good. Lots of AFC teams looking real good right now coming up to playoff time. The Broncos obviously are good.
I think the game of the AFC this year is actually Bills Jags.
Bills,
I think-
Jags.
I think
first
if
round
the-
matchup, right?
I think yes, they play in the first round. I think if the Bills can get past the Jags, with the Jags being as hot as they are right now, I think that they could go all the way.
Trevor Lawrence playing some real good football right now.
Yeah, he's looking like what everybody expected him to look like coming out of college. He
And
was
the Texans look really good too.
I am
Probably the
so-
best defense
Tell
in.
Bryce though.
I am so iffy about the Texans, and the only reason I'm iffy about the Texans is because just like with the Seahawks, I do not trust the quarterback play.
Yeah. You don't
Stroud
CJ?
is so iffy. He's
Destiny
a-
thing, go Bills. I've talked to a lot of people about this. I want to get your take on it. Is if Josh Allen doesn't win it this year, he's not going to win it ever, right?
No,
There's
Th-
no Mahomes.
this is his.
There's no
easiest-
Burrow. There's no Lamar Jackson in his way.
No.
It's all a bunch of young guys
Yep.
trying to. Like this has to be Josh Allen's year where he
Yeah.
has
The-
right.
This is Super Bowl or bust for Josh Allen. I don't think like you said if he does not make it this year with all of his top competitors being out,
Yeah.
it's just not going to happen. He's not going to have enough time left. They're not going to be able to recreate the team around him with enough time to where he's going to have an easier shot at making it to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether he wins the Super Bowl,
That's a
maybe,
different
maybe
story,
not, but I think this is definitely his easiest shot at being able to make it there.
Yeah. We got interesting hand here. Top two pair or top and middle pair. Against the
draw
flush
miss-
draw, just gonna miss.
Flush draw and a gutter there. It could have also hit a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the same?
Henry just barreling today.
Barreling into the wrong person. Unfortunately, I don't think Marcus is ever folding 2 pair here. That is a pot-sized bet, but that's not going to.
I think he's just gonna go all in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
All
just gonna
in.
go
Henry
all
can't call nothing.
in. No.
Quickest fold we've seen from him today.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a smaller size bet
Yeah.
instead of going for the pot size bet. Maybe go like a third pot. I think that would have gotten you the same information. 'cause
Yeah.
Marcus is likely going to raise if you bet about a third pot.
Blocker bet instead of a bluffy bet.
Exactly. Because you're going to get him to fold all of. If he also had a heart draw, you're probably going to get him to fold the heart draws. And if he has weak pairs, he's probably going to fold those. But anything stronger than that, he's going to raise you the same way.
Yeah. Kelly said the NFC dominated the AFC this year. NFC is
I
deeper.
just don't. I do not see it. I don't.
Well, I think for throughout the year the NFC was better, but
yes.
as we head into the playoffs, the AFC teams are just playing so much better, hotter right now.
The top AFC teams are better than pretty much every NFC team.
I don't know if that's true though.
I would take
I mean,
out of
the
all of
NFC, the NFC West was the best division in football this year,
yeah.
with the Seahawks, the Rams, the Niners, and well, the Cardinals. But like that was the best division in football,
Yeah.
and
But
they're
I
all
would,
in the playoffs.
I would still take pretty much any AFC team over all three.
Really, I don't know.
The
The,
Bron-
Seahawks are really
The
good.
the only one that I probably wouldn't is maybe the Jags, maybe the Broncos.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm iffy on the Broncos is for the same reason that I'm iffy on the Seahawks and the Texans. It's all quarterback play.
Yeah.
Bo Nix has been doing good, but I don't know if the offense as a whole is good enough to actually get there the entire way.
Yeah.
The defense absolutely is, but the offense is the iffy part. And that's the same way with a lot of the current playoff teams. Is their defenses are good. Like the Eagles, their defense is best in the league right now, but their offense is awful.
Yeah.
Texans, the defense is one of the best.
Yeah.
It's like a top 3 defense right now, but the offense is spotty.
Yeah.
The Seahawks,
Streaky.
the defense
is
is
incredible.
extremely good, especially against the run.
Yeah.
But you don't know what version of Sam Darnold you're going to get week to week.
Mhm. Or Kenneth Walker.
Yep. So there's a lot of spotty offensive play that's causing a lot of these teams to not be good.
We see Craig Fluger get in the mix with King 10, flopping top pair. Larry with his pair of 9s gonna bet big here, 75 into 125. Marcus gonna get out of the way. Does Craig think that his pair of 10s is good? He's gonna call $75. Larry picking up some more outs with an 8 now. Gut shot straight to go along with his pair of 9s. River card is a 4. Help to nobody. Pair of 10s gonna be good. Little feeler bet, see where he's at, 75. There he's going to call it. He's going to see the bad news. We're talking a lot about playoff football. You know a good place to come and watch playoff football? The River League. Come play some poker and watch some playoff football. You can come do that right now. We got a table rolling outside and the live stream going with the college football game up on the screen. Come watch Miami play Ole Miss. So come in and play some 1-3 Triple Crown in full effect with 2 tables going. All you got to do is make an ace high flush or better. And you can be a part of the Triple Crown. Just to show y'all what that looks like again. Super cool promotion. Reese came to me with this idea around Christmas time and said, dude, we're going to do this. And I'm super pumped about it. And everybody has enjoyed it so far. I think it's so cool. When one person wins, the whole table has a chance to win, which is cool. Like somebody makes the aces full and everybody's excited because they have a chance for step 2 and step 3 to be a part of it. Definitely one of the first promotions I've seen where just everybody's involved. Everybody has a chance to win all the time. So yeah, come in, play some poker, watch some college football action tonight and tomorrow. We'll have cash games all day tomorrow. We have our 1-3 game that's we open at 2 o'clock. Get your name on the list to start the day. I'm sure we'll have a big O game tomorrow night, Friday night, to end it. We see a flop here that just kind of misses everybody. Glenn with his ace high. Gonna bet out, looks like $55. 3 ways with Corey and Patrick. Corey with his pair of 2s gonna call. And Patrick's gonna call. I'm sorry, $35. We go to a turn 10. We see check. Is Glenn gonna continue his aggression here?
I've never known Glenn to not be aggressive. when he
Right.
can.
He's going to bet 75 here, about half pot. He's going to take down another one with ace high. People don't want to battle with the big stack, right? I mean, he's got,
Especially when that big stack is Glenn.
let's see, I mean, he's got to have how many? 40% of the chips on the table
Yeah.
are in his stack.
And unfortunately, with the guys at the bottom, a lot of it is that they unfortunately probably need to put more on the table
Mhm.
because you're never going to be able to compete with somebody like Glenn or
Oh,
Larry
God.
or Craig when you only have $200 in your stack.
When
They're
Glenn
just gonna
has
bully you
when
out of the
Glenn
pot.
has 5K in front of him, don't you want to put every single dollar that you have onto the
Mhm.
table and like
Yeah. And the main thing is if you do not stack up, you don't have to stack up with the biggest stack, but you need to at least stack up with somebody like Craig or Larry,
Uh-huh.
because otherwise you're just going to get bullied out of every single pot that you don't have a strong hand in.
Yep. You're gonna get bullied out, but then you can sit and wait for your spot too.
Yeah. Well, the unfortunate part about that is somebody like Glenn is going to notice.
Yeah.
And if you just suddenly start strong, they're just gonna fold and not give you the value that you need.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to put more money on the table. You've got to get a chip stack somewhere around $1,000 with the way the chip stacks are right now.
Yeah. Henry found his spot. We saw what happened to him.
Yeah. made a play. Just unfortunately for him, it was at the exact wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like we're gonna get a decent amount of action in this hand though. We're going 7 ways to a flop.
7 ways to a flop.
Board's gonna come queen high,
Bobby.
and Marcus is gonna have top pair here with queen jack.
Queen Jack. Bobby and Marcus both with a queen.
Yep.
Corey with Jack 10. Both of the ace highs just missing completely.
And not a single heart in sight. Craig gonna lead out. Oh no, Corey's the one that led out. Corey led out with his pair of tens. Marcus going to raise here with top pair.
It's a good raise.
It is a good raise. Corey getting out of the way immediately. And a jack on this turn could be pretty bad for Craig. Craig has bottom pair right now. Spade doesn't help anybody. 5 doesn't help anybody.
You bluffed him once. He ain't getting bluffed again. Twice. You ain't getting bluffed.
5x100.
You weren't showing the bluffs.
Marcus going to follow up with another bet here, $100.
They're talking about how Craig called him down with King Deuce when Henry had his kings.
Yeah, he was definitely not about to get bluffed a second time.
Oh, third time.
Marcus going to take down a good little pot here.
Glenn's in there questioning his play on if he should have jammed his open-ended.
I think that was the perfect play. You knew exactly where the big stack was. And I think that hand Craig only had around 300 or 400.
Yeah.
And Henry's had 1,000 in his stack at the time. So yeah, I think jamming there was the perfect move.
Well, look at that, Glenn. You got Chris approved.
Yep. You could do it one of 2 ways. You could either open jam or you could let Henry bet it
Mm-hmm.
and then
And
jam
then
over the
jam.
top. But the outcome is the exact same either
Yeah.
way. Because you jamming there could theoretically you could get him to fold. Henry's never folding, there,
Henry's never folding.
but like in
kings.
theory he could fold. But it
On what?
the
an
outcome is
eight,
gonna be
eight
the
high
exact same.
board, right?
Yeah. No, it's a
Get 10, 8, 9 high board, 9,
yeah,
7
high board.
deuce.
Yep. So I don't think Henry's never folding there with pocket kings.
Henry here with pocket sixes. Gonna raise it up. I think $35 is the
Still-
price of poker.
He's still taking your advice to heart. He's not messing around. Uh-oh. Marcus pocket
Get
sevens.
pipped.
Craig coming in with his queen deuce. Bobby and Craig Fluger coming in with actual good hands.
End of the first quarter. Miami 3, Ole Miss 0. So I thought it was gonna be a
Oh, boy.
shootout.
This is going to be
Oh,
this is going to be bad for the champ.
the battle of the Craigs.
Battle of the Craig.
Both flopping trip queens.
Henry and Marcus still with some life, looking for a 6 or a 7 to turn a boat. But this might just end up being the Craig's heads up.
Yeah, seeing a $90 bet from Craig Fluger. I'm getting out of the way with my underpair.
Oh yeah, every time.
You don't know about Marcus.
He could have ace king some of the time.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see what Craig decides to do here. Looks like he's just gonna call. That's a good call. No raise here. See if we can get some fireworks on the turn. A 2 or a jack would be good for either one. Turn is a 9. Unfortunately for champ, this also gives Craig Fluker a flush draw, although he does have the best hand right now. That's a good size bet. 150 into 400. Pretty good. Especially when Craig has the other queen here. Looking for an 8, a 9 to chop, or a 2 to win it. 10 on the river helps nobody. Craig, already with the best hand, improves to a straight here. Gonna go for a little more value. See if he can't get anything else out of Craig. It's a weird spot to be in, because Champ could also have a jack here and they're just chopping. It's a pretty bad river card for Craig Fluger, but you just got to keep betting it.
Because he's old. He's a good quarterback.
Wonder if Champ was thinking about raising in that spot with trip queens. Yeah, it's an unfortunate spot for Champ to be in there. I wonder if he might have actually been able to get a raise through there if he raised big enough. In the chip counts, Craig Fluger now up to 2.3, adding another 500-ish to his stack after that hand. Champ down to $400.
And Craig, first time on the stream, running good today.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad.
He's made some pretty big hands. We are already off to hand number 28.
He knows I'm better than him in regular. He knows. Pat knows it.
We're talking right now about there was a pool game that went down the other day. It was Patrick playing one-handed versus Glenn playing left-handed. And I don't know if you've ever seen somebody play pool one-handed before.
That sounds awful.
It is the most fascinating thing you'll ever see.
Huh.
Patrick we call him the Cobra because he can oh my gosh,
Move his
the
hand
way
like
the way that he moves his hand, it's like a snake, and it's
Huh.
perfect, dude. He hits it so well. It's actually fascinating to see him play one-handed. You see a flop here of King 6-4. Patrick flopping the
speaking
max, the Cobra. But they played against each other, and Patrick beat Glenn with one hand against Glenn playing with his left hand.
That's surprising.
Left-handed, I mean, playing with your opposite hand in pool too is really hard.
Yeah.
It just feels awkward in your hand most
Oh,
of the time. But one hand is just like something
That's like
else.
that's like another
Yeah.
level.
I mean, it's incredible. See Fluger, he's won a couple of hands. He's staying in the mix with his pair of sevens. Patrick finally going to win a pot today.
I'll tell you the story when I was drinking. I'll show you the mugshot because I keep it on my phone.
Anybody who's been around the River League the past couple weeks knows us dealers. We love to go shoot some pool. We're over at Gizenhums all the time, shooting pool, having a good time. I'm sure that's where we'll be tonight after the stream. Anybody want to come shoot some pool, take Bryce on head to head. We'll be there, be square. That is after, of course, you come play some poker. We move over to hand number 29. We got an Ole Miss touchdown, by the way. 73-yard rushing touchdown, Ole Miss.
There we go.
7-3 to start the second quarter.
Right back in the game.
Mm-hmm. Glenn with ace-8 suited, going to raise $20. Looks like we got another Larry mystery hand. Those are always fun. Bobby B with the pocket queen's just gonna call.
Gonna pull a Henry here.
There's no chance for the limp re-raise. Action's over. See a jack high flop.
Oh, and this is gonna be
Is that all spades?
this is two spades.
Is it 2 spades?
That is Jack 5 of spades and the 6 of clubs.
6 of clubs. Okay. Bobby with an overpair.
Like I
against
said,
the-
this is another Henry situation. Mr. Rumpier just needs to hit a spade, and he could stack Bobby.
Corey
but,
here with a gut shot and a flush draw.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to be able to stack stack Bobby nearly as easily as he did Henry, though.
Yeah.
This isn't a scenario where you can just open jam against Bobby because he won't call. So
And,
Glenn's got to be
oh, he's gonna
a little more leveled in his approach here on this one.
4-bet this because Corey raised it.
Yep. And Corey going to jam here.
Yeah. So we saw a lead from Bobby.
Yeah. And we're going to see what Bobby does here because Glenn raised it to pretty much just enough that Corey was pretty much
Yeah.
all
Put
in or
Corey
fold.
all in.
So Bobby could just call here.
And queens is not the hand to expect here. With the action pre-flop, Bobby
Well,
just calling.
Actually, with this action,
You
Glenn
expect
could-
queens from Bobby now?
I would probably be expecting an overpair, if not like it's
Or a
either like
jack.
an overpair.
Or just
it's
a
like
big
two-
jack?
It could also be like 6-5 for 2 pair or something like that. Nothing that's going to stop a flush getting there from being good. Jack on the turn.
Check on the turn.
Yeah,
Just run
And-
pure, run pure.
we're gonna have to look. I don't think, regardless of whatever this river is, I don't think Glenn not betting. If the river's an ace, obviously he's going to bet. If it's a spade, obviously he's going to bet to try and get more value out of Bobby.
200 on the river.
And whatever he hit,
Whatever he hit,
I'm
it
assuming,
won.
I would assume he hit his spade. The spade's more likely than the ace. It was.
It was
king
a
of
spade. He made the nut flush.
Yep. Mr. Rumpier continues to Rumpier.
I mean, this is unbelievable. Oh, and a triple crown. We got 2 tables rolling, so the
Yep,
ace high
Ace
flush.
Flush plays. So
Triple
maybe,
crown. Everybody gets to see this live on stream. The triple crown in effect. So you just saw it there. Glenn won phase 1 of the triple crown. So now Glenn has locked up 1 free hour of time and 1/3 of the triple crown. Next, Mike Lowry is going to shuffle these cards up and deal everybody 1 card face up for the high card portion.
It's the first time we've ever actually gotten to see a promo live on stream.
Promo live on stream, right?
Because the other times we had the wheel
The
spin,
wheel
they had to
spin.
walk out of the room to do that.
Uh-huh.
So you guys actually get to see the first.
This is a River Live exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So high card coming to everybody right now. Glenn, if he wins all 3 of them, will win another $2,000.
He's got 1.
High card coming around.
Jack's pretty good.
Jack in the lead right now.
Contrast on the card's a little high. That's 2. That high card.
Jack,
He does
so-
win, so he is locked.
He's locked up $100.
And now, if he can win this racehorse with his Jack 5,
Jack
that'll
5.
be $2,000 more in Glenn's pocket. Gonna be a little hard to do. Got a couple of Jackson 5s already accounted for, but
Queen 10,
10,
3.
King,
King open ended.
it could have.
Did he do it? Jack or ace or 9?
Oh, it's an
Oh,
eight.
it's an 8.
And Bobby is
and-
going to take it with a flush.
The nut flush over there for Bobby.
So Glenn gets $100.
And Bobby's going to get a free
and
hour of
Bobby
time.
will get, 1 free hour of time. And that's how the Triple Crown works, everybody. You got to see it live, so now there's no question on how it works.
I mean, I feel like we've done the most to try to get people to understand this promotion. So if you come in here confused, I don't understand it. But that's the Triple Crown. It's a lot of fun. I think it's one of the coolest promotions that we've had.
It's definitely one of the better promotions we've had.
Mm-hmm. I believe the Triple Crown's running at a couple of the other rooms too. I know Kojak's has it going, maybe one of the other rooms too. So if you're playing poker anywhere, I was playing the other day and I won the first two of them, Chris. So I was sitting there in Glenn's situation just like that, sweating the third one. I think I had like pocket twos in the one. I was like, all right, it's hard to make a pair. Maybe I can flop a set. And then my my twos got counterfeited on the river and I lost because my
That's a bad way
twos
to
got
lose.
counterfeited.
That's
I was like,
way to
what a
lose.
sick way to not win $2,000. Like my twos were, I dodged everybody the whole way. Counterfeit on the river. Henry here with the pocket twos. Gonna raise, or it's 25 to go. Raise from Craig on the button with King Jack off. So we're gonna go a bunch of ways to this flop. $216 in the middle already.
7 ways to the flop yet again. Flop's gonna come
There's a deuce for Henry.
8 high.
Nut flush draw for Brad.
I think Henry's the first one to
Patrick
flop.
flopping open ended. Everybody catching a little bit of a piece of this. Brad gonna bet out the nut flush draw. Corey with his over is just gonna get out of the way.
And we'll see what Henry does. Him and Brad might be able to get the money in here with the way this is shaking out. If Henry doesn't jam here, I will actually be surprised with this much money in the pot.
Yeah.
There's Glenn's
The
$100.
$100 winner. Smile big for the camera.
Yep, there it is.
There's the jam from Henry.
And there's no world that Brad can really fold here.
No, I mean he put $75 in. He's got 500 behind, but
And you got to take the gamble at some
Mhm.
point. You've got, in your head, you've got 9 outs.
yeah.
And you know that if you hit any of those 9 outs, you're good. The only one you might be iffy on is exactly the 5 of hearts, but you can't put Henry on a steady.
It's so funny to see go 7 ways and see an 8 high flop and see this much action.
Right.
But everybody has a piece of it. I mean,
Yeah.
nut flush draw set, open ended.
I'm actually, why I did, Craig Fluger.
Craig. I mean, Craig Fluger. I mean, he's been
Got
running
king
hot
high.
today.
Yeah.
Just getting a little splashy. I don't mind it.
That's another, it's still just, it's surprising. Again, with knowing how some of these guys play, watching them play on the table and having played against them in person, some of the plays I'm seeing are actually really surprising. I would not have expected Craig to just call $75 here with nothing but king
Well,
high,
that's
especially
Patrick.
without a heart in his hand.
Patrick with his open ended
Yeah.
doesn't want to gamble.
And that's
He's
probably
getting the
a
right
smart
odds
fold.
to call. I mean,
It's probably a smart fold.
yeah. I mean, just a lot of cards that hurt him instead of help him.
Yeah. Well, and you've got to think that with Brad calling behind, one of them likely has a flush draw, which means that 2 of your outs are dead
hmm
because the 4 and the 9 of hearts aren't.
So we got
viable
a lot of
anymore.
chips in the middle.
And Brad is looking for 6 outs.
$1,300 pot.
Folded.
This will get Henry back to Profitville. Trying to decide how many times they want to run it, I think.
I would like to do 2 times. Too many choices. I'll buy you a beer.
I'll buy you a beer. 2 times.
They're going 2 times for 2s.
5.
That's 1 miss.
Henry's going to win the first one with his set.
We ran it twice. 8.
Ace, no help.
Got any hearts, Mike?
There,
There it is. Chop it up. Chop it up.
Chop it up.
And a great fold from Patrick, by the way. Open-ended would have missed both runouts, too.
Yeah, I think if Brad somehow finds a fold there, then Patrick might be able to call.
Yeah.
because You're not putting Henry on the flush draw there. But yeah, with Brad calling there, I think that's exactly the right fold to make.
Did y'all have heart? Anybody else? I was hoping someone pulled it over.
So while Mike Lowry chops up that big pot, let's talk about these tournaments coming up on Saturdays every week.
The Saturday tournaments should be pretty fun. They should shake out just like the
I mean,
Monday
everybody
tournament.
loves the free rolls, so why not just add another one, right?
right.
Weekly Saturday free rolls this upcoming Saturday, 2 days from now, 4 o'clock. It will start. No limit hold'em, just basic hold'em, just like the stream today.
You'll actually be able to see me the next couple of weeks.
On Saturdays?
I got lucky and got Saturdays off this weekend.
Oh, look at that. So you're gonna come play these free rolls, Chris?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We'll see Chris in the mix playing some free rolls too, especially with those cash bonuses that they're offering. Always good to get involved.
That $600 will be nice in my pocket.
Yeah, first place. If you cash in all of them, you've probably got a really good. If you cash in every single one of them,
Yeah, I think.
I think you're guaranteed those top 3
Yeah,
spots.
no, with the way it's so hard to cash in these free rolls just because there's so much random chance involved
Mm-hmm.
that I think if you are able to find your way into the money in all 4 of them, you should get first place guaranteed.
Yep. So we got Hold'em on set this upcoming Saturday. The following week, Crazy Pineapple. So we'll have double the pineapple that week, Wednesday and Saturday. 2 chances at it, and then the week after that, 2 rounds of the Monday free roll with the bomb pots. And then the 31st, I'm excited for this one. 4-card PLO high only. For those of you who don't know how that works, if you play bomb pots here, it's like a bomb pot with 1 board.
Yep, that's pretty much exactly how it works.
Good way to explain it to people who don't really know how to play PLO. It's like a bomb pot with 1 board, getting 4 cards dealt in your hand. You got to play at least 2 of them.
We'll see how that one shakes out. I'm actually a little excited to have regular PLO back in the building. It's been a long time since we've had a regular PLO game. You're gonna have a talk with your boy Henry. He limped aces again.
Henry doesn't limp. Henry said he doesn't limp aces or kings or any high pocket pairs ever, and he's done it back to back.
It seems like, and that if I've been paying attention correctly, those are the only 2 hands that he has limped.
Okay, so he limped those, and he's got the raise that he wanted.
No.
Is he gonna make it 220? Oh, he's just all
He just-
in.
yeah, he just
he's
jams
just
it.
all in.
He's like, I'm not messing around with this again. I've got the big pair. I'm gonna jam and take down the $80 that's currently in the pot.
Glenn said to him, "I can't suck out if I don't see a flop, buddy."
Yeah, and very likely to just take the pot down right here.
No, I think we see Glenn give him some action with the Queen 10. I won't lie.
Yes. I mean, Glenn's got enough money. He can. He's the only one at the table that could.
If you action, come on, man. You can't do 20x jab.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's gonna take down $75, but the old man limp re-raise once again with,
This is one of those. I'd rather win small than lose big.
and he's
Oh boy, Henry.
you know, we might need to get the Henry hypocrite allegations out there, talking about how he would never limp aces or kings.
And
Literally 2 days ago, told me he would never limp aces or kings.
he never limp aces or kings, and again, those are the only 2 hands on the stream that he has limped with exactly aces and kings.
EDR or some shit.
Whitney in the box for the first time tonight.
Let's take a look at the winners and losers. We got Glenn up $4,000. Brad up $240.
And we just need
Craig
to
up
wait some time for
646.
that one. Brad was one of those in the red earlier. He was down, I think, $15 last time we checked. So it's good to see him in the green, especially with the way that he's run the last couple times he's been on stream. He has not been running well on stream. Robert in the chat asking, is anybody in San Antonio? We specifically are in San Angelo.
San Angelo, the different San.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to San Antonio in forever.
It's been a hot minute since I've been there. I've been to Austin a couple times, but I haven't been to San Antonio in a pretty long time.
We got JT in the chat saying Canes, baby. They did just put up a touchdown. 4-yard rushing touchdown
They're-
from Miami. They're up 10-7 now.
This game might be better than some of the NFL games we see this weekend.
It's gonna,
I'm
it's a good
expecting
game.
a couple blowouts this weekend.
Couple blowouts?
Yeah, the Rams. If I
Rams,
remember
Panthers.
right? The Rams are 10.5-point favorites despite losing to the Panthers earlier this season.
I don't
Unless-
know.
unless
Go
the
lose to
Panther-
him twice.
Yeah, unless the Panthers come out of nowhere, that probably will end up being a blowout game.
Yeah.
And I seriously am expecting the Eagles 49ers game. It's going to be a blowout one way or the other.
Yeah.
Either the 49ers are going to come out and they're going to blow us out at home, or we're going to do what we did to them last time we played them in the playoffs. Injure their quarterback and win by like 30 points.
They had what, McCaffrey running the Wildcat against the
let's
Eagles
see.
for a couple
So
plays.
they had Purdy starting, obviously. Purdy gets hurt. I think they had Josh Johnson come in and play.
They'd have Josh.
Josh
He got a
Johnson
concussion. Or
also gets hurt
Uh-huh.
in that game. I don't even remember who their third string was. And yes, they did have McCaffrey play Wildcat a couple of plays that game. Yeah, it was a
something. That's hilarious.
it was a fun game to watch if you were on my side of it.
Yeah, it's fun to play against a team with no quarterback.
Yep. Yeah.
Rivering trip 10s here for Marcus.
Daughter trying to stretch me.
Larry hamming it up like Larry does. with
You
the
know,
Colts.
Larry's the CEO of the hand funeral, I think.
Uh,
Whenever he realizes he doesn't have the best hand,
I don't
Let's
know.
look there.
I might give that to Jeff.
Jeff hand funeral. Nah, Jeff's he just freaks out.
Yeah.
I love Jeff. I want to get Jeff on his live stream so bad. We've seen
Yeah,
him
we need
play
to
a
him
couple
in
of
the
the
cash
tournament.
game live.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in any of the cash game ones. We've seen him in a couple of the tournament. He played the sit and go in the tag team, and I think he made the final table of one of the other ones. So we've seen him a couple times on the streams, but I'd love to see him in the cash game.
He's been doing really good about not playing in the cash game.
Yeah.
I think he got burnt a couple times pretty bad, and he's been doing pretty good about staying off.
Yeah, it
cash.
was one of his rules to stay away from cash. He's a good tournament player.
He is a good tournament player.
I've seen
Tournaments
Jeff
are where
run
the
up some
tournaments are
stack-
where he does good, and
big,
the tournaments is probably where he needs to stay.
Mhm.
It's fucking honestly annoying.
Marcus gonna raise to $10 here with 9-8 suited.
This guy shot with one hand. It's just better.
Yeah, they're talking about the pool game.
The one-handed, the
one-handed
one-handed
pool game.
cobra.
Henry might be getting a little too loose here with
He's in the big
eighth
blind.
offsuit, but he does get to complete the action here.
Oh, Whitney. We need to start a counter of how many times Whitney needs players to push chips her way.
I told her at some point I'm gonna get her a rake.
Michael Martinez bought her a rake and she said she hated it.
You know?
I've only seen one place. Oh my gosh. Can we make a pair to get the triple crown here? Triple crown, you only need to play one card. Larry's got it.
You got to play one card, but you got to keep in mind you do have to have an ace in
Do
your
you have to have the ace in your hand
Yeah.
even for aces full?
Yeah, that is the qualifier is you do have to have an ace in your hand.
Larry didn't
when I
even show
was-
it anyway, even if he did
Yeah.
have it.
When I was talking to, I think I was talking to Mark about it. The only hand that doesn't require an ace in your hand is something better than aces full.
Okay.
So like some form of quad
Quad,
or a
straight
straight
flush.
flush. Those don't require the ace in your hand, but the ace is full, the Broadway, and the ace high flush all require the ace in your hand.
Yeah. So you can if you come in and play some poker, you can get some good value from just sitting and waiting until you have an ace in your hand the whole day.
There are some people that I've noticed that since we started this promotion, they will sit down and they will only play
Only
when they
play
have
whether
an
they
ace.
have an ace in
Yeah.
their in the
They
hole.
they either have a good hand or they have an ace in their hand and they will limp because we don't have a pot limit requirement either.
Uh-huh.
And it also doesn't have to go to showdown, so they can just flop something extremely good and bet everybody out of the
Yeah,
hand.
so much opportunity to trigger that promotion,
We're really good at giving away money.
right?
Bobby, unfortunately, again, this is the third time I think this has happened today. Somebody's had a pocket pair and
And
two
all of
other
them are
players have had
dead.
their outs. And Larry waking up with ace king here. I think this might be the first raise I've seen from Larry all day.
3-bet to $80. Bigger sizing for sure.
Bobby for sure going to stick around. I can see Glenn sticking around as well.
With his 8-6.
Yeah. No reason to fold to Larry here. You know he's got big cards. You know you've got medium cards. Might as well call him, see what happens.
Go 3 ways to a flop here.
Yeah, it's going to come high cards, and we're probably just going to see a bet and a couple folds.
That's what you'd expect, right?
That's 100% what I would expect. either Larry bets and we get 2 folds, or Larry might check just a slow play one time. Yeah, Glenn's already ready to fold. Yeah, we all know what's happening here. Bet, fold, fold. Larry might have been able to slow play it. Just check, because you got top 2 pair on that board. You are so strong. You might as well just check and let them catch up a little bit.
Let's take a look at everybody's VPIPs today. Craig and Glenn, 2 highest VPIPs. We expected it. Hopper with the lowest.
Hopper's still at only a 28% VPIP. I'm actually surprised he stayed that low. Henry up to 44%. He was down in the low 30s earlier, but part of
I
that
mean, he's
come
had
back to
aces
bite
and
him.
kings though.
Yeah.
I want. we need a limp re-raise tracker on here. Henry would have 2, and everybody else would have 0, I believe.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate all of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah, we got a combined 30 people watching us between the 3 platforms right now. We appreciate every one of you for coming in.
If there's any space, what if there's a whole table between it?
Yeah, 2026, exciting year at the River League. This place got better at the end of 2025, and I think 2026 is just going to be another year of us improving the room here.
We've got the live stream added on. I know through 2026 they're already looking at doing a lot of updates for the live stream. I know we've heard talk about better microphones inside the stream room. At some point, we're going to get something in that doorway to help block out the sound, whether it's a door or like a theater curtain. I've also heard talk about getting better cameras so we can get better camera angles. So there's a lot of fun stuff coming into the room this year for sure.
Yeah. We got a raise here from Larry.
A little bit of a loose raise from Larry
Yeah.
here with the ace-6 suited. Bobby continuing to actually play loose today, calling with jack-7 offsuit.
We got some Bobby fans in the chat. Hopefully Bobby can get another win here.
So it's separated a little bit, right? Okay, so right there it's.
Do you notice how she waited? She didn't pull Craig's chips in because they were too far. Bobby actually flopping the best hand here with a pair of jacks.
Look at Bobby, man. You knew the Jack-7 was good enough.
Larry probably
And
going
a
to C bet
continuation
here.
bet here.
Yeah, got a C bet here. That's a
On the larger
big,
side, too.
yeah, that's a big C bet. $115 into 160. That's a bit of a big C bet, but I don't hate it into 3 other players. You've got to push your strength while they think you have it. And he does get Bobby to fold. Craig still better than Larry right now with a pair of 9s.
Got a gut shot to a queen as well.
Larry looking probably for a spade here. Ends up hitting his 6. That might convince him to keep betting. Nope, he's going to check it here.
Check, check. 9 on the river. Trip 9s for Craig.
And Craig never
got a
folding
hun-
now.
I think we got to get an update on Craig's chip stack there.
Yeah, has a little bit more than $100 in the stack, I think.
If he bet 110 and left $3 behind, that'd be something. Does Larry think his pair of 6s is any good?
There are plenty of worlds where his 6 actually is good.
Yep.
That's the crazy part.
Another hand funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Craig went on a nice pot there. $239 profit. Got him. The first got him of 2026. First time we've seen Craig here in the room, and he was gone for the holidays. Chris, you have a good holiday, good Christmas, good New Year's?
Oh yeah, we had a blast. Went to my girlfriend's parents' place for Christmas Day. That was a lot of fun.
Did you get any cool Christmas presents?
My girlfriend's parents got us a really, really good knife set
Oh, nice.
for the kitchen.
That's awesome. One of my favorite gifts that I got for Christmas this year, Mike Lowry, he got me a mystery box Detroit Lions signed jersey.
He showed
Did
us
you hear
that
about
when he
this?
bought it. Which jersey did you end up
Oh
getting?
my gosh. So there's a list of there's 20 different players that you can get in this mystery box, from the ranges of Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders,
All the legends.
Amon Ra, really great Lions. I pull DeAndre Swift, I mean, Lions legend DeAndre Swift. He played for us for like 3 years,
Yeah.
and now he's on the rival Bears team.
Yep. I
I
remember
mean,
he did
it's-
really good on the Eagles too. He
Yeah,
was on
I
the
mean
Eagles
it's
for a
it's
couple
cool. It's
years.
cool to have a signed DeAndre Swift jersey, I guess. But there's just so many cool players on there.
Yeah.
So me and Mike were both a little disappointed when we saw Swift come out of the box.
Signed jerseys to sign.
Yeah,
jerseys,
that's
though.
what
It's
that's
still
what I
really
was saying.
cool.
I got a case for it the other day, so I'm gonna get that hung up in my room. Still cool.
Oh yeah. For
Very neat gift. Bought it from Walmart actually.
Huh. That's
Isn't
re-
that crazy?
that's
Walmart
actually
has
surprising.
signed jersey mystery boxes.
I wonder, from what I've been able to tell, if you go and shop at Walmart online, they're opening up like a marketplace, kind of like Amazon.
Okay.
So they're letting a lot of third-party sellers on there. So that might be what ended up happening is it was a third-party seller doing that.
Wally World is improving day
Yep.
by day. See a flop here, couple aces, missing everybody.
Marcus
Marcus
with the
got a
best
flush
equity
draw.
right now with the flush draw, but Brad right now with the best hand with King High. 7 on the turn doesn't help anybody. Brad's still with the best hand here with King High.
Brad gonna bet his king high.
I don't think so, but he could.
He did.
Good on him. That's a good bet.
$55.
You've got to think that you've got the best hand.
Uh
here.
huh.
If you get called, maybe they've got a 7, maybe they don't. But more likely than not, they've got the flush draw.
There's the
Unfortunately
flush.
for Brad, the flush does get there. And Marcus betting out here, you've just got to put him on the flush.
Yeah. Flusher and his slow played ace.
Yeah. That's probably what he was hoping that he wanted everybody else to think that he was slow playing
Yeah.
in that spot.
I went to, so you watched the video, obviously. I went to Choctaw for New Year's. It was a good trip. Made some money. Went on the ball dropped, and I instantly went to the craps table, went and shot some craps, went on a 30-minute roll.
Wow.
And oh my gosh, me and this Indian guy, me and him were locked in. He's rolling for about half an hour. My bets go up, up, up. And then randomly, I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling this one. Turn my bets off. I got like a bunch of money out there.
Yeah.
And I turned my bets off. He sevens out at the perfect time.
Oh my god.
Everybody else at the table's all,
Yeah.
oh no, 7. Like they're all upset about losing.
You're
But I'm
sitting
sitting
there
there,
smug.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting there fist pumping because I turned my
Amazing.
bets off. But yeah, Choctaw was a lot of fun. Here's a fun story. I went and I played some poker late night at Choctaw. Played in the 1-2 game because there wasn't a 2-5 seat open. I'm sitting there raising to $15 in the 1-2 game,
Mhm.
and everybody's like, "Buddy, this is a 1-2 game."
Yeah.
And I'm
Mike Martinez, if I remember right, it was either Windstar or Choctaw. This was like a year or a couple years ago. Mike Martinez actually went up there and was playing, and he's used to playing here, obviously. So it's a 1-2 or a 1-3 game. Like initial raise is probably gonna be 15 to 20 bucks. He goes up there, and from what I heard, the way the story goes is the floor manager actually told him that he was no longer allowed to play 1-2 because he was raising too much. He was raising too big and raising too often.
That's insane.
So they actually told him he wasn't allowed to play 1-2 and he had to play minimum 2-5 the rest of the
That's
time.
gross. I mean, I raised to 15 like my first 3 hands or something like that.
Yep.
And I had 2 people leave the table because they're like, "This guy's raising too much."
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, I'm not
so
surprised.
soft.
People outside of Texas don't play
Yeah.
like people in Texas. Like Texas poker's just
I mean, Texas heads up is a thing for a reason. Like
Yep.
everybody's gonna play every hand.
Hmm.
I mean,
They're
that's
gonna
why
play every
you
hand.
see so many live streams in Texas too at all these card rooms, just because like the action's so good.
Yeah,
And
the
it's great
action is-
entertainment for
it's
people to
amazing
see.
here compared to again somewhere like Windstar or Choctaw where the poker is a lot more controlled. Even the 2-5 game's a lot more controlled. Because here, a 2-5 game, you could raise to $40 or $50, but in a normal 2-5 game at a casino, you're going to be raising to like 15 to 20.
Yeah. So I played 1-2, made like $1,200 playing in the 1-2 game. Just running like I flopped top pair probably 11 hands in a row. Like even with bad hands, I'm
And just-
flopping top pair.
And
Just like
get
Yeah.
value on all of them.
just everybody, or just people full like just taking dead money a lot.
Right.
So eventually I'm up $1,200. I get my 2-5 seed. I go over 2-5. Book the win like I said I'm doing in 2026. Took $500 of it off to book the win. Played with the other 700 profit in the 2-5 game. And I've never gotten slow rolled worse in my entire life than in this 2-5 game. I have King Jack and flop the nuts. It is Queen 10-9 board. I flopped the stone nuts. 2 clubs on the board. No, 1 club on the board. This guy calls me all the way to the river. Clubs go runner, runner, make on the river. And he flopped the bottom end of the straight, but also had clubs.
Oh no.
So he flips over Jack 7, but on the river, when I show him the nut straight, he sits there and goes, "Oh, that's a pretty good hand." And
Wow.
literally sits there for like 60 seconds.
And just slow rolls the flush.
Flips over the jack of clubs first. Sits there, waits for another 30 seconds. Like I thought, I was like, all right, this guy's having a hand funeral. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
have anything. Flips over the 7 of clubs. He goes, but that's a better hand. And the whole table dies laughing.
Yeah.
That was like 6 slow roll, dude. And the whole table kind of just like agreed with him. Like, yeah, slow rolls are a part of the game. You just got to deal with it. I was like,
Nah.
no, that's bad etiquette.
Absolutely
Like,
not.
you don't slow roll somebody. It's like a $1,500 pot. Like we're all in. I have
Yeah.
$700. I don't know. So it was the worst slow roll I've ever experienced.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting up from the table, and I'm making
Oh my
sure not
gosh.
to play with anybody at that
I
table ever.
Left so fast. I said, all right, it's time for bed. It was like 3, 4 in the morning at this point. It's time for bed. But yeah, that was like my first session of the new year, and I
Right.
got slow rolled so bad. I was like, I'm praying this isn't how 2026 poker is going to go for Bryce.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be okay with it as long as you get to book a win every time.
Yeah, I mean, I made $500 playing poker, so I was like, that's cool. Let's hear it from you guys in the chat. What's your craziest slow roll story? Do you got a crazy slow roll story? Have you been slow rolled like that before?
No, luckily playing here, everybody's pretty quick to show their hand.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of times where I've actually gotten the opposite of a slow roll because people get too excited to flip their hands over if they got something good. Got plenty of bad beat stories, but
Yeah.
no slow roll stories, luckily.
Everybody's got a bad beat story, but not a lot of people got a slow roll story.
Larry waking up with Ace King again. And Mr.
And-
Rump here got Jack 9 of clubs. We could see them get into a good hand this time. Craig coming in with Queen Deuce. And Henry coming in with 4-3 of clubs. A lot of clubs out there.
Mm-hmm. We got Miami putting up another touchdown. The Canes, JT, they're putting up some numbers. 17-10, just under 2 minutes left in the half.
And Larry going to flop top pair here with Ace.
Glenn flopping a pair of 9s, backdoor clubs,
Very nice backdoor clubs. And you just know Larry's got an ace here almost every single time.
literally every time.
And Henry going to make one of the loosest calls I've ever seen here. And
Henry called?
I've watched Craig play. Looks like Craig actually folded. Yeah, Craig actually folded. So we've got just those 3 on that side. And 10 actually doesn't really help anybody. Henry with the big old goose egg, not going to be able to win this hand no matter what comes.
And Larry's going to take down this one.
If that 10 had been the 10 of clubs, they might stay in and Larry
Mhm.
gets more money off of it, but no, it hit me just now because JT changed his name on Poker Atlas to Canes, and that it just hit
Yep.
me now why he changed it.
Miami guy,
Yeah.
through and through. Me and him were talking about it. He didn't sound super confident when I was talking to him about this game.
Yeah, I mean, you're going up against Old Miss.
They got a
So-
electric offense. I mean, you saw their one touchdown in the game, 73-yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah,
Kawan Lacey, that guy is a beast. Their running back. I've been saying that if he ends up going to the draft this year, we can see him probably going first or second round
that
for a
good,
running
huh?
back. Yeah, I just think he's. I mean, Jeremiah Love is obviously the running back if you're looking at draft boards right now from Notre Dame. But Kawan Lacey's the guy to look out for. I think he's a beast.
Henry, I think, getting a little tilted at this point. I'm going to raise $20 with King 6 of Hearts. Brad's going to call in with ace 9. Bobby looks like he's going to come in with ace 5. And what does Mr. Fluger have? Got an actual hand, king jack here. Mr. Rumpure going to pip him with king queen. We'll see if Henry can hit a 6 here. That's what he's looking for. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Mr. Rumpure is going to hit top pair with his pair of queens. Nobody with a diamond. We got a check around. We're going to return here. 9 of hearts. Gives Brad middle pair. Probably not too happy about it, though. I've got to assume Glenn's going to bet here. $75 into $100 might be a little much to get value. Looks like Brad's going to come along for the ride, though. Glenn might be trying to get value out of flush draws here, because the flush draws are most likely going to be checking that flop. And if he had a flush draw, it would have gotten there. Looks like he's got him right where he wants him. He's trying to get value out of Brad's middle pair. He's going to get it. Glenn continuing to run here. Looking at the winnings, Glenn up just under $4,000 right now. Larry, Marcus, and Brad all around even. Craig Fluger up about $600. It'd be unlikely to see him drop unless he gets coolered. And Champ and Bobby actually the biggest losers of the night so far. Craig down a little over $2,000. Bobby surprisingly in the game for over $1,000 right now. And Henry trying to claw his way back. He's down 800 right now. We'll see if he can't do that. We've got about an hour left to go.
Chris, I've had this runny nose for like a week now.
Yeah, you
I
can.
just cannot get rid of it.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I'm like 99% sure I got it from Dre.
Oh my gosh, it's been going around. But that's every time I leave, it's me going to blow my nose.
Yep, I've had the same thing happening all day. I took 3 different cold meds before I came to work today.
I've been spamming NyQuil.
We got 2 pocket pairs in the mix. Marcus with pocket 3s, Bobby with pocket 6s. Not a set to be found, but Patrick does flop top pair with his ace deuce.
With the nuts. The ace deuce Bruce.
Nobody here with any hearts. Marcus and Bobby have the 3 and the 6 of hearts, but definitely not going to factor into this play.
Marcus led into this board.
Yeah, he's going to do a little bit of a C-bet here, see what happens. And looks like we're just going to go heads up.
Pocket 3s and ace deuce.
Looking for a 3. Queen, definitely not going to help anybody. Might actually slow the action down.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, go check, check real quick. Deuce on the river. Doesn't change
3
anything.
pair.
And Marcus is going to might try and get an ace off the hand, although I don't think it would ever work. Yeah, Patrick's just going to snap call with the ace here, and he's going to be good.
You know what
Marcus
we
gonna have to
haven't
bet
seen
a-
today, the entire day so far?
What's that?
No 7-4 fast signs power plays yet.
Yeah, surprisingly. We have not
I
seen a
mean,
single-
I feel like that hand comes up just so much more often than anywhere ever
yeah, every time
at our
every
place.
time Mike's on the stream, it comes up.
Every single,
constantly.
yeah. Yeah, no fast signs power plays today.
We'll have to pay attention. Maybe we've missed one. I feel like somebody did have 7-4 earlier and folded it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Take a look at the stacks on the table. Glenn,
Still
40% of the chips in play.
a little more than what he had earlier. Bobby with 1% of the chips in play with just over $100.
I mean, what? Glenn's in the game for
That might also
1,000, 1,100 right now.
that might also not be right because it looks like Bobby has about 200 in his stack. He's got a couple
Yeah.
green chips. We're gonna see what happens. Henry waking up, decent hand. Only the third time he's limped all day. 9-8 of hearts. It would be interesting. Here's what I would like to see. I would like to see somebody else raise and to get back to him and
And
him
he
blasted it
yes, third limp re-raise of the day.
just so that
I think
could
he was
count.
under the gun both times too.
There we go. Okay. Glenn giving him the opportunity, and it would be literally the worst time that he could do it.
Yeah. Can you imagine he makes it 225?
See, and I just feel like he's got to balance it out at some point.
Yeah.
Obviously, this would be the worst possible time for him to do it, especially with Larry having bigger hearts than him. But I would have loved to have seen Henry blast the pot right there for $200.
You know, Craig Pfluger is a guy, I didn't know how much action we were going to see from him today, but he's been in a bunch of pots. Like, he has not shied away from getting in the
Him
mix.
and Larry play pretty much the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
Craig
we're
might-
going
Craig
6
might be
ways.
a little more, maybe a slightly more loose than Larry.
Up here of Jack 7, just everybody missing.
Everybody misses. Craig somehow with the best hand here, pocket twos.
And is he going to call with pocket twos? $50?
$50 into 200. You could call one time for sure.
Nope.
Nope, he's just gonna fold it, and Mr. Rumpier is gonna continue to Rumpier.
That's a stat that I'd like to know. The amount of dead money that Glenn has won on these streams. Just a bunch of pots where like he raises, gets a bunch of callers, he bets, everybody folds. I feel like we see it from him more than literally anybody else.
If I had to take a wild guess, I would say probably about 20% of the money he makes is just scooping dead money out
Crazy.
of the pot. It's because of his persona, it's really easy for him to make money at this
Mhm.
kind of game. We're going into hand number 43 now. Getting a decent amount of hands in.
Mm-hmm. Hand number 43.
In just over 2 hours, we're getting about 20 hands an hour in. That's pretty good for the stream.
You know, we were watching here the other day. I think this was on Tuesday night. They had a Big O stream at Texas Card House in Dallas. And it was a Big O stream, and 2 hours in, they're on hand 74.
Wow.
I mean, they were getting hands in. It was I want to say it was a 7-handed game, which definitely allows it to shorten up a little bit.
Yep.
Not a lot. And Big O's a game where it's super nutted, like you have it or you
Yeah,
fold.
the players. That's something I've noticed here is the players here will typically play slower, and especially in Omaha games, they will play wider.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get nearly as many hands in here as you would at somewhere like TCH or the Lodge, just because of the way the players pace the game.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that stream the other day, there was a bunch of experienced Big O players, so everybody kind of knew what they were doing too.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to play in a fast-paced game.
Getting a little catch up before we go to the flop here,
Larry making it $75, getting a couple callers.
and flops an ace again. Larry seems to be pretty good at that. Whenever he has an ace in his hand, he's pretty good at flopping it.
Yeah, Craig flopping a king.
And we'll see him call here.
He's going to call 105. Glenn's going to get out of the way. We're going to go heads up.
Three, not going to be of any help to either player. Craig looking for a king for trips or an 8 for 2 pair.
I mean, you can always put Craig on 4-5 though, right?
Sometimes he does
Sometimes
have
you
it,
could
for sure.
just have 4-5 here. Or
That-
deuce 3.
That's the positive side of the way Craig plays. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have enough in his stack to actually get Larry off of this hand at
Yeah.
any point. Because Craig could easily have diamonds here as well.
Uh-huh.
And if a diamond happens to come on the river, Craig could definitely jam and get Larry off the hand. But when Larry bets 200 there, 500 left behind might not be enough to get Larry off the hand, even if the diamond comes.
Take a
And
look again at
looks like we got Marco coming into the box.
Marco
next.
coming in the box. We'll take a look at who's winning, who's losing. Champ down a bunch of money today. Bobby down a bunch. They're on the comeback train right now. And the benefactor of all of that has been Mr. Run Pure Glenn Tinney. Up $4,000 right now. Fluger up $525, second biggest winner. And Larry, we've seen him come to life just a little bit recently, making some bigger hands.
Yep, he's nothing if he isn't patient.
Mm-hmm.
He's more than happy to just wait for the hands to come to him. He's really good at not losing a bunch, but unlike Glenn, because of the way he plays, he also doesn't usually win a bunch unless he gets a bunch of strong hands.
Glenn going to raise this one up here, $25 to go with 10-9 off. I think Henry's on I want to make my money back train.
Yeah, he knows that he's got to make some moves or he's not going to be able to get back to even tonight.
7-4.
7-4.
Sound the alarm. God, first time somebody plays it today, if he wins with it, that'd be so awesome.
We're definitely going to have to let Mike know.
We go off to a flop 5 ways. Ace, queen, 9. Henry flopping the best with his pair of queens.
Glenn right behind him with a pair of 9s. Corey also with a pair of 9s, backdoor flush draw. And Glenn going to be the one to lead out here, c-betting $50. 6 on the turn helps nobody. Glenn going to continue
And
betting $100 here, try and put some pressure on Henry with his queens.
see if Henry's a believer that he has an ace.
And he is going to end up folding here. And Glenn's going to take down another pot.
That's that dead money we were talking about. Power of aggression. Chris, do you plan on, I think it started today, actually, the series over at Choctaw.
I had heard about it. I don't think that I'm actually going to be able to make it.
Yeah.
Because I remember a couple months ago I played at one of the events at Choctaw while they had a series going. I think it was the, I know we had a guy from Kojaks that won a main event.
Alex.
Yeah.
Alex Cruz.
I think I was there when he won that.
Okay.
Not the day of, but the day before.
Yeah, during
day two.
the day, yeah. Alex Cruz, funny enough, he told me this story, or I heard this from somebody. So he won the main event, and when you win the main event for the WSOP, you get a big poster hung up
Yep.
in the big assembly hall. So when he went back to play it again, he said, when I win this one, I'm going to take a picture pointing at myself. And if his banners were hung side by side, there would be him pointing at himself in
Yep.
the other one.
That's
That would have been
amazing.
so iconic if you found a way to win back to back.
That would have been an amazing thing to have happen.
Alex, a great player, though. He plays over at Kojaks pretty consistently. Super nice guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
We're going 4 ways off to a flop here. Queen, Jack, 3, couple clubs.
Corey technically with the best hand right now with pocket 5s. Craig with a gut shot to a king.
I feel like we've had so many flops today where we've gone multi-way that just misses everybody.
You know what they say, it's hard to flop a pair in this game.
That's right. And Craig gonna c-bet here. He was the pre-flop aggressor with his ace-10 offsuit. He's gonna make it 65 to go. Can't be feeling great about pocket 5s in this situation with all those overcards. He's gonna get out of the way. Craig is gonna win this one as well. Craig Fluger playing well on the stream today.
His
He's
turn to
up.
take down some of the dead money.
Mm-hmm. Those bigger stacks, people don't want to tango with them all the time. Craig up $619 in his stream debut
Not a bad payday.
for sure. Let's get a sports update. Update from Arizona. About to go into halftime. Ole Miss adds on a field goal 17-13 as we go into the half.
Canes are up.
Canes are up 4.
One card plays.
We got a bunch of you tuned in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Say hello in the chat. We want to see who's watching. What's a random poker question we can ask for the stream? I'll do a little trivia, a little poker trivia question, and if somebody gets it right, I'll buy you an hour of time. First person to answer gets a free hour of time from Bryce. Let's see.
Go ahead, OP.
What's up, Sheena? All right, first person to tell me in Hold'em what is Big Slick. First person to tell me in the chat what Big Slick stands for. We'll get a free hour of time, courtesy of Bryce. Come and find me. I'll give you $12 to pay for an hour of time. First person in the chat. We got Henry all in here, picking up the nut flusher on the turn. Jack on the river, no good. Tommy Vu, first one to say it. Ace King. Tommy Vu, I owe you an hour of time. Everybody's trying to type Ace King. Yep, Big Slick, also known as Ace King. Tommy, I owe you a free hour of time. Happy that everybody knew what that was, though. I wonder if Destiny knew what that was. You know, she didn't know what NIP meant. She didn't know what VPIP meant. Look at that. All you have to do is ask a little question, a little trivia in the chat, and people start talking.
Right.
Just have to bribe them with an hour of time.
Get the people going.
Tommy Vu, congratulations. You win a free hour. Everybody tell me who you think is going to win the Super Bowl.
That's a question worth asking.
That's a question worth asking. You know, we did the random pool where everybody put in $100 and picks a random team out of a hat. Everybody has a team for the playoffs. And I got the 1 seed. I got the Broncos. I'm a Bo Lever now, so I'm cheering for the Broncos to win it all. Destiny said I totally did not know the answer. I told you that she wasn't going to know what Big Slick was.
Oh, we got the end here. Bobby
Oh, wow.
jammed with pocket jacks into Larry's pocket aces. And Glenn's a bit thrown for a loop right now with Queen Jack of Hearts.
So Glenn made it 25, Larry made it 75, and Bobby's all in for whatever this.
A little over $200 looks like. Or a little under $200, I guess. About 260, 270. 170, sorry.
Go, Bobby. Hopefully he can find a jack.
And this
only-
is going to be interesting because Larry is probably going to 4-bet this, or 5-bet this,
5-bet this.
and Glenn's going to immediately know he's in trouble at that point. Glenn calls.
We saw Craig put a bunch of money in the middle with King Deuce earlier.
See if he does it again.
Maybe is that his hand
5
today?
bets to 375. That's a good bet. Brad definitely just got a fold here. You know you're done. Larry's got aces or kings.
Oh, he's gonna be so disgusted when he sees a 7.
And Craig going to gamble.
King
here.
Dewey.
Going to gamble here. King Deuce. And what do you do if you're Glenn?
So much action here.
So much action.
He's the big stack. You know Larry's
Prob-
got aces or kings.
Yeah, the problem right now is Larry has aces or kings, and Bobby also has something similar.
Mhm.
Not exactly aces or kings, but something very similar. Queen Jack shrinks up so much in this exact kind of spot. So this is going to be interesting to say the least.
So it's going to be Bobby all in the main pot. I think Craig, I don't know if Craig called or jammed.
Craig went all in.
Craig went all in.
Craig did go all in.
So we're going to have Bobby all in the main pot, Craig all in the side pot, and then still action to come between
Glenn and Larry.
Glenn and Larry.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting and massive pot.
Let's hear from you in the chat. Who do you think wins this hand? I'm going to stick with the aces scooping.
Yeah, it's hard to bet against aces in this spot. Bobby has one card to hit, and it's only the Jack of Clubs. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely difficult for him to win this hand. Craig at least can hit 2-pair or a flush.
King high flush.
So
You know what my call is? I'm calling that there's going to be a 7 and Brad's going to be sitting there kicking himself.
that would be very unfortunate. The same thing happened to Patrick earlier. Remember with the pocket twos, and you could just see it on his face immediately how disgusted he was when the 2 came.
Mm-hmm. Sheena's picking the underdog. Bobby with pocket jacks and 1 out.
Yeah, Bobby is by far the underdog right now. He has the smallest equity.
Alan's picking Craig to hit a flush.
That would be some Craig luck to hit a flush here.
With the King Dewey.
Doesn't open up.
370, 374. He can't go all in after he called the 75.
I know, but I'm thinking he can.
He can go all in.
I think he's got re-raise. I want to make sure he can't re-raise his call. That's why.
Tommy going with Mr. Runpier.
That makes sense, right? 'Cause
Oh, yeah. I'm wondering. I thought you wanted to go all in.
No, he wants to make sure you can't. I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
Let's listen into the table. The big hand brewing.
So it was
Mr. Glenn opened up to 75. He was the first raiser. LP raises 75. Mr. Lungs,
no, so
he covered.
25 to 75. So no,
25.
it went from 178 to 378, and then it went from to his raise. How much you get? 552. I need to know if that opens up. 178 to 375 to 552.
It should cover it, shouldn't it?
No.
That would not
Yeah, it's
reopen.
really close.
Yeah,
So it's
375 to 552.
That's less than a $200 raise. It would definitely not reopen it, because I'm assuming what happened here is Larry is wanting to know after Craig jams if Larry can jam over the top.
I think Glenn's more worried about if I call this
That's exactly
Yeah.
what Glenn's worried about.
this
Because-
572 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Because he wants to make sure that
Larry isn't going to put
can't-
it all in after.
Because Glenn wants to see a flop before
Mhm.
anything else. So he wants to make sure Larry can't jam over the top of him, which he is correct that he would not be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because it would have to be at least a $200 raise.
I mean, we still do have side action here, so I think that kind of sort of tells Larry that Glenn likes his hand but doesn't love his hand.
Yeah. Well, he likes his hand, but he just knows that Larry has aces or kings.
Yeah.
So
And if anybody wants to duel against pocket aces, it's the guy in the 1 seat.
oh yeah.
Yeah, no. LP raised to 375, and Craig is the one that jammed.
Give me 3 grand. You want to get it all back as long as he wins the pot.
What was the deal?
$1 back.
Larry was not trying to go all in.
If he could have gone all in, he could have rewrite it.
That's what you wanted? Okay, that's what
No, I didn't want to. If I call 5, I want to make sure I can get. I'll make sure.
All right, we're going to go off to a flop. 2 people all in. Still got side action between Glenn and Larry here. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
ace in the window. I think the aces are going to win it at this point. I don't. think
Larry's
there's
gonna
a lot of
check
hope.
back.
Oh
my God.
God!
He
missed the
picked
run
up
here.
the second nut flush draw.
Picks up the second nut flush draw and a gutter to a
He
straight.
checks. Larry's all in.
Yeah, Larry knows he has to jam.
Also, Bobby can hit a 10 now, and so can Glenn. Glenn can hit a 10 too.
Yeah. Glenn and Bobby can hit a 10 to get a piece of this pot. Craig, unfortunately, drawing dead with Larry having a top set.
Yeah, the King
And this
Dewey.
just has to be a fold from Glenn.
Right?
It's so much money. That's
I mean, he just jammed what?
$2,000 into about $2,000. You're only getting five. Like at best, you've got what is that? 13 clean outs. Because you know Larry has aces or king.
Yeah.
You can't. You have to hit the straight or the flush. Two pairs never go.
Yep.
Good. So you only have tens and hearts.
He's gonna fold it.
At-
God, does the heart come?
You're getting 1-to-1 odds or 2-to-1 odds, I guess, because of the size of the pot. It's just you have to fold there every time. And the river is a complete brick. Larry is going to take down the second biggest pot of the night
Wow.
with top set. And Craig, seeing the bad news, River's 2-pair, and it's just no good.
And a good fold by Glenn there. Pat himself on the back.
Yeah. It's one of those, you hate to do it, but you just
Yeah.
know you're right when
I
you
mean,
do it.
yeah.
Very unfortunate. But I'm sure Glenn's not going to lose any sleep over it. He's still up
I mean, he's
over
still up
$3,500.
3,600 bucks. And after that hand, Larry, the two big stacks sitting right next to each other.
And you'll see Henry, Bobby, and Champ, unfortunately, grayed out. They have bowed out of the game. We have Kelly now in seat 3. I saw him sit down while that hand was still going on.
So we got Kelly in here now. We
Get
say
them-
goodbye to Henry. We say goodbye to Bobby.
And goodbye to Mr. Craig. We only have 3 winners at this game so far. Patrick and Marcus sitting about even, less than $100 down right now. We're going to see what happens. We got about 30, 40 minutes left on the stream.
God, it'd be so cool to see Larry and Glenn play a big one.
They were trying to get a big one just there. Unfortunately, Glenn just didn't have quite enough of
Yeah.
it to be able to call him there. Makes a very good prop.
Can you imagine if he calls and does hit a 10 or a heart there?
That would have
We
been
would see the
Glenn Rock.
biggest stack in River League history on the stream.
Been $8,000. Would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Corey gonna go ahead and go
He's all in
All
with
in
his
here.
pocket sixes.
all in here with pocket sixes. Going to try and flip with the ace jack.
I wouldn't have called. No, I wouldn't have called. If it was opened up for you to call, I would have called.
Yep.
That was-
Glenn telling Larry directly that if it had opened up, he would have folded because he knew Larry would have jammed.
Yeah.
Larry gonna get a quick color up.
So does Marcus want to take a flip here with his ace jack? I mean, there's only a couple hands that Corey's really doing this with, right?
He's doing this
Sixes
with pocket
and-
pairs.
yeah.
He's doing this with. I don't even know if he's really doing this with ace king, ace queen.
Yeah.
So I feel like calling with the as long as you know what you're getting into, which you should at this point.
If you think you're flipping.
Yeah, if you're flipping, just put the money in. Hope to hit your overcard. Take the quick double up. Especially when, if I remember right, Marcus is one of the guys that was sitting at about even right now. So he can afford to take one gamble.
They are flipping. Ace jack versus sixes.
Jack
Jack in the window. All
Ooh,
spades.
All
so
spades. Unfortunately, he also has the ace of spades, so Corey's drawing pretty thin here. Looking for a 6 and a 6 only.
2 outs. Can he hit one of them?
Unfortunately, he does not. And Marcus is going to take the rest of Corey's chips here.
Here, go, Jason, when you can.
That might be the end of Corey for the night. So in just a few short hands, we have lost 4 players and gained 1.
We got some people moving around.
I might have a new one. Yeah, just Glenn Dash to me. No profile.
But this stream, no shortage of action.
I think we might get Kelly in on this hand. Hopefully.
Shout out to Marco in the box, handling that big 4-way all in really well.
Bears is the chance this year.
Bears,
Like I said,
no.
I just don't. Like, I'm fine. I think the Bears do have a shot at winning the NFC.
No. The
They have to
Bears are
beat the Rams.
frauds. The Bears are frauds.
I don't know.
Maybe
That-
I'll eat my
that-
words, but I think the
that
Bears are
defense is-
frauds.
Their defense is looking good. Like they're good, but not elite
Yeah,
at pretty much every position right now.
yeah.
I think that's their biggest strong point is they're not weak at any position. They have the interception leader in Kevin Byard
Mm-hmm.
or Byard. I think
Byard.
that's how you pronounce his name. Who I just want to remind could not do a damn thing when he was on the Eagles. He was actually like one of the worst
One of your worst.
one of the worst players when he was on the Eagles. But he's the interception leader this year. Caleb Williams has had an extremely good year.
Mm-hmm.
Their running backs have done well. Their receivers have done well. So the
They got
Bears-
Odunze coming back too.
Yep.
He's been out for the past couple weeks.
So they do have a really good shot at winning the NFC. But again, I just don't know if anybody's going to be able to beat the AFC this
Yeah.
year. Even the Rams that are the same as the Bears but better at every position, other than maybe safety. Again, I don't even think the Rams are really going to beat whoever makes it from the AFC this year.
Yeah. You know, a dude I really like from the Bears though. Luther Burden has really come into his own past couple weeks.
Yep.
Wide receiver from Missouri. He was such a beast in college too, and now he's starting to get the ball more. He's kind of in that Rome Odunze role, and he's been balling. I don't know. I just think the Bears are frauds. Lions beat them twice. We still have that over Ben Johnson since he left us.
They're going to have a challenge playing against the Packers. The Packers and the Bears, plenty of history there.
They
Usually with
split
Aaron
the season.
Rodgers.
They split the season series this year.
Mhm. So that's definitely going to be an interesting game to watch. Especially, not only is it a wild card playoff game, but also being a division game.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be interesting to watch. So I think that if you had to pick 2 games to watch this weekend, I think the Bills, Jags, and Bears, Packers
Yep.
are going to have the biggest playoff implications.
Yeah. Those are
for
gonna be 2
future
big games.
Because if the Jags knock the Bills off, then I think we almost get a lock for either the Patriots or the Broncos making
Mhm.
the Super Bowl. And then if the Bears end up winning, that could be a
Changes a
problem for
lot.
whoever plays next week.
Yeah.
What I would like to see is the Packers win.
They play
And
the Seahawks then.
yeah, they play the Seahawks, and I personally would like if the Eagles win, I would like to play the Rams
Yeah.
because I think that
Rematch from the divisional game last year.
and we did beat them earlier in the season. So
You guys beat the Rams this year?
do you remember the Jalen Carter field goal block return? touchdown?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
We beat them in the division game last year, and we beat them when we played them this year. So I would like a rematch. I would much rather play the Rams than pretty much anybody else in the NFC right now.
For sure. We're going 3 ways on this flop. Ace 10, King Queen, Ace Jack, King Queen flopping best.
And the other guys with single-digit equity right now, drawing paper thin.
With a new player at the table, say hello to Juanito.
Juan gonna fold.
I
the
think
ace-jack
I think
here.
Juan was trying to get his 5 seat. Corey said, I'm not done yet. Corey back in the action. We say hello to Juanito and Kelly, 2 of our newer players at the table. I think this is Juan's first time on the stream though.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is his first time on stream. Kelly obviously been on the stream before.
I don't know if we've seen Kelly book a win on the stream though.
Yeah, yeah. Come to think of it, I know last time Brad lost a significant amount. Has Brad had a winning session on stream?
Brad was our biggest winner one of the streams that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad was the biggest
One of
winner
the
on one
earlier
stream,
streams.
and then one of the earlier ones. And then the stream that I played in, Brad was a winner that night as well. So he's got a couple wins, a couple big losses, but also a couple wins to go with it.
Right. Craig gonna fold his hand. Unfortunately, we don't see what cards he has. One flatting with Queen Jack. Mr. Runpure going to continue being the wild card at the table, going to raise with the 8-4 of hearts on the button to 25. Looks like Kelly actually 3-bet him here. Kelly 3-bet him. Ace King of hearts. Glenn could be in a bad spot for the first time all night. Juan also going to call here with the Queen Jack offsuit. Flop's going to come out. Queen in the window, but follows it up with an ace. Kelly in a really good spot here with ace king. Glenn having absolutely nothing in this hand. Juan with middle pair of queens. Kelly and Juan both with a gut shot looking for each other's cards. We'll see what Juan does. We could see an all-in this hand. Ooh, that is a bad card for Kelly. That is a really unfortunate card for Kelly. Yeah. That's so unfortunate for Kelly. Kelly has had some pretty bad luck in these types of spots. He's going to be looking for a jack on the river to try and chop it, or he could hit an ace or a king for a full house to win it.
The old good Kelly Runpure.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, yeah, the Kelly version of Runpure. the exact opposite of Glenn's
Yeah.
Runpure.
Poor Kelly.
He waited all fucking night for this damn thing.
Larry with the plaque out and proud on display. I think that might be the first plaque we've had on stream.
First plaque on stream. I'm surprised we haven't seen Michael pull out a plaque on stream when he's playing. He's had the big enough stack.
Oh,
Michael loves those plaques too.
I think Glenn just hasn't done it because he likes having.
He loves having the big chip stack.
We're heading into hand number 51, I believe, of the stream. So we're getting about 20 hands an hour in. Hand number 52, I'm sorry. We're getting
And
about
52.
20 hands an hour. That's pretty good for this stream.
If you ever want to play in one of the future live streams, we've seen some new faces today. Mark Hamilton, that's the man to talk to, Boss Man Hamilton. Talk to him about getting a stream lineup together. He wants to get new people on in 2026.
And if you have any ideas on how to increase the quality of the stream, what you would like to see on stream, feel free to let me or Mark Hamilton know, and we will do what we can to make the stream quality better.
One thing I was talking to somebody about the other day, they want another one of those sit and goes that we did. The OG stream,
Yep, the very
the
first one. where
very
we just
first
had,
stream that we had.
just 10 people. I think that everybody bought in for $100.
Yeah, they want to do a little bit of a higher stakes one. I had heard $250, $300 thrown about. A little sit and go would be fun.
Oh yeah. If anybody ever wants do little sit and go one table tournaments, feel free to let Mark know, and we can definitely get something up on stream or not.
Always open to new ideas here. Elijah, he's been back up here playing a bunch recently. Big Seahawks guy.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, they have the bye in the NFC, enjoying their week off. Yeah, excited to see how they do in playoff. I mean, we've seen Sam Darnold in playoff stature last year with the Vikings.
Yeah. It was an unfortunate way for
I
him
mean,
to
it's
burn
just a
out. And we're hoping,
completely different Sam Darnold than what we see in the regular season.
yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes those big games, quarterbacks just look weird.
Yeah. You got some mid-tier quarterbacks. You had that look amazing, like Joe Flacco did
Mhm.
during his Super Bowl run. Went from being kind of a mid-tier-ish quarterback to being like the best postseason quarterback to ever play for one whole season. And sometimes you have the exact opposite happen. I mean, we had the Super Bowl meltdown with Peyton Manning, where you're playing good the whole time, and then the big game comes and everything just happens to go wrong that day, and that can happen any given Sunday, unfortunately.
I feel like the football season has flown by, though.
Yes.
Like, it feels like it was just last week that we were watching Texas, Ohio State to kick off the college football season, and then everything follows that. But
Mhm.
season has flown by.
Yeah. Unfortunately, can't end soon enough. I am so ready to get on to next season. Corey with the Robbie Jack 4 gonna flop two pair.
Also known as the flat tire. Who in the chat? Who in the chat can tell me why that's the flat tire? Jack 4. And he picks up a flush draw on the turn. Two
Yeah,
pair with a
but-
flush draw.
A pretty good turn for him. Brad, it's actually an extremely good turn for him because Brad also picks up a
Has two
smaller
two pair.
Marcus is looking for a 3 here for the bottom end straight.
Rockstar Gaming's got it. What's Jack for? Flat tire. $60 to go. We're gonna get heads up. Two pair versus two pair with a flush draw. 10 on the river helps absolutely nobody.
And we'll see if Corey can't get some more value out of Brad here. Brad's going to value own himself here, betting $100. See what Corey does.
He bet 75 and instantly got raised to 200.
Raised. Yeah. Brad, unfortunately, value owning himself there. But might have also saved himself some money because Corey probably bets more than $75 on that river. And Brad definitely would be calling whatever he bet.
Blocker bet. Blocker bet turned sideways.
For a blocker bet sizing, I feel like he could have bet $50.
Yeah.
Maybe 40.
I mean, it was only 150 when he.
Oh,
There's the call.
He's gonna have to call here. Get shown the bad news. He's got smaller two pair. And unfortunately for Brad, that's kind of how his luck's been recently on the live stream.
And Corey, since coming back, nice little profit there. So who brought Wiener Schnitzel? Destiny? Shout out to Destiny, everybody. Where's the applause thing on here? Shout out Destiny, bringing some Wiener Schnitzel for everybody here at the River League. Great dealer, Destiny. Who doesn't know what Big Slick was? One of these days, Destiny's gonna learn all this poker terminology. You thought it would have been sooner, but
Oh, some people learn fast, some people learn slow.
you know, we're coming up, I think in the next week or so, on me and Destiny being here, our 1 year anniversary at the River League.
Oh, yeah.
We came in the middle of January of last year. So we'll have to have a little hoorah for me and Destiny being here a year.
For sure. Two of the best dealers we've had here.
Look at that. That's Chris approved too. From the robot himself in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to put this out here, by the way. So, the stream that you played on in the Nick game, I had side bets with Michael,
Mhm.
and I lost, so I owed him some blueberries.
Mhm.
And on the past however many streams, Michael's been dogging on me because I haven't bought him those blueberries. So I need to put it out there to the world that I bought Michael Martinez 2 packs of blueberries on Tuesday. He ate them. I enjoyed some of them with him, but the blueberries have been paid. Look at this. Mr. Run Pure just flopping a straight.
He's a man of his word. He pays his bets.
I did. What's Brad jamming with here? Just top pair?
Brad is jamming here, yes, with top pair.
Kelly's got top pair with an open-ended straight draw, and Glenn just has the bottom end of the straight already.
And yeah, Brad's just he's calling for less. He's got $72.
And a massive $6 side pot brewing.
And we might see something between Kelly and
Trip
Glenn.
queens now too.
This could be an interesting river. A jack or a 9 gives him the win. Or
Jack 9, even a king gets him a chop. One time it is
Bink.
7 and Mr.
Run
Run
Pure turns it into a 6-card straight.
That's how you flop a straight and just dodge it all.
Flop a straight, get max value.
Max value. 2 people have to rebuy.
The Run Pure keeps running pure.
Kelly gonna rebuy for 500. Looks like Brad's gonna rebuy for 500.
Glenn's used to it at this point.
The case queen on the turn too, just to give them both a glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
Checks 200 and a fill.
Let's see, update from the game. Still 17-3, first possession of the second half for Miami.
They're just now coming into the second half.
Yeah.
Wow. This game's going to run a bit late.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, the game started at what, 7? It's already 9 o'clock and the second half's just starting. Started at 6:30. Wow. You hear what Kelly just said?
No, I didn't.
He said, I've played two hands. I've had top 2 pair and I've had trips, and I got scooped on both of them.
That is unfortunately,
That's
that is
the Kelly
Kelly's
way.
luck. That is Kelly's luck.
Ace Jack here for Glenn.
The Run Pure keeps running pure with a good hand. Oh,
Jack
Kelly just snap raises to $100 here, and Brad's gonna come along.
They both have $500. I wonder if
I wonder if Glenn might just be winning his own money back here.
3 ways to a flop.
Looking for an ace for Glenn. Doesn't get there, but it's a bad flop for everybody. except
Brad.
for Brad. Brad does flop top pair, backdoor flush draw.
He's got about a pot-sized bet behind. Let's just put it all in, Brad. Miami missed a field goal. That is huge. 17-13, Ole Miss taking over. Missed field goal. Brad bet 200.
That's a good bet from Brad.
Glenn asked Kelly if he had ace high there.
Mm. That would have been good for Glenn.
Glenn's CEO of doing his own little rabbit hunt, just grabbing the deck and looking at it. To those of you out here, I do not advise that. Don't grab the deck from the dealer and try to look at the cards to come. If you want to see it, just ask the dealer. He'll probably do it for you. We got about 15 more minutes of the stream. Take a look at how everybody's shaping up right now. We got a couple more people in the green now. Juan, new to the table, up $350. Marcus is up money. He was around that break-even line for a while, wasn't he? So he's doing all right. Brad winning that pot. He was down $500. Now he's only down $180. But look at some of the stack sizes. Lots of money in play here on the table. You got 4 stacks over 1,000. So no shortage of money to be won here at the River League. Jack 10 versus Ace 7. River's a 5, helps absolutely nobody. Brad's catching some heat. Making a little bit of a comeback. Plus 236 there.
I think that gets him back above even.
I think it puts him up like 50 bucks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it does. Take a look at the win.
Just like that. He got stacked 2 hands ago, and now he's up 50 bucks.
Mr. Rumpier still up $3,700. Not really losing a whole lot, even when he does lose. Larry's still up over $2,000.
And he sat and waited for that ace's hand.
Kelly and Corey, the current players at the table that have lost the most, $600 and $760 respectively. Patrick,
how long has
surprisingly
Kelly
only
been-
down $200.
How long has Kelly been here?
Less than 10 hands.
10 hands, maybe 10 hands.
'Cause I think he came in around hand 52, maybe 51. So 5 or 6 hands in, down $600. Just another day for Kelly.
If Kelly could run as good as he does in the dealer-only tournaments,
Yep.
oh
He'd
my
be,
gosh, he'd be a
unstoppable.
millionaire. So for those of you who don't know, we have these whenever we have a work meeting or a work party or something like that. We just had one for Christmas a couple weeks ago, and Kelly is the back-to-back champion of the River League worker tournaments. But God, he just doesn't miss the entire time.
He runs really pure.
So we got a couple hands going to see a flop here, 45,
And I'm expecting 8-9 on the flop.
8, 9. What
Yep.
a 9 high flop
9 high flop and
with
hearts.
hearts.
Mr. Rump, you cannot stop running pure.
Marcus gonna
in
see
these,
bet here.
in these big situations. The one-on-one, like against Brad and stuff, he doesn't mind losing, but when you get him in these spots like this, his luck is so good.
Everybody here with overs
And
to make it
he's gonna
300.
blast it because he has
Top
all
pair with
the
a flush
equity.
draw.
Yep. Even if Marcus has an overpair here, Glenn would still be
Yeah.
best to win. So makes all the sense in the world to just put money in right now. And if he gets this 300, if Marcus does call this 300, then Glenn can jam almost any turn.
And you can see at the top of your screen only 3 outs for Marcus based off of what we've seen folded from everybody else.
Yep, one of the kings has been folded. And obviously the ace and the king of hearts are no good. Marcus makes the smart fold here. Not going to risk it with only ace high.
Well, it's the stat trick man leads him.
So we went from Miami missed field goal. Ole Miss turns around, and then they miss a field goal. Both teams 51-yard missed field goals.
Seems like field goal missing is a little too common in college.
Yeah. I mean, we need to check on some Ravens fans too.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel bad for that guy. That guy, you could just
Luke.
tell. You
I
could
mean, he's
tell how
like,
bad
he's like
he felt on the
20,
field.
25 years old or something.
Yeah,
like that.
if I remember right, he's either a rookie or it's like his first or second year in the
Yeah,
league.
I think he's a rookie.
Like, and being put in that spot and just not being able to deliver has got to feel awful. I know Boswell came up to him after the game and was giving him props. for
Yeah.
it. And I remember watching the video, and even Harbaugh was comforting him after the game because it's especially when you're a rookie, that's such
Such
a
a rough
massive spot.
situation to be in. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, that I was talking earlier, the meme that was going around right after the game is you got the field goal, in the center of the field goal.
Oh, yeah.
Tomlin gets fired. If it's
Besides
outside,
Harbaugh
then Harbaugh
getting
gets
fired.
fired because, like I said, they're both
I think
in the
that's
same
so
spot.
real, actually.
Yeah, that's the thing is I think if Tomlin and the Steelers had lost that game, Tomlin probably gets fired. But
Crazy.
they finally get back in the playoffs, so maybe Tomlin will save his job. Larry flopped 2 pair here. Mr. Rump here just trying to catch him with bottom pair.
And a boat.
And a boat.
$148 from Larry.
One of my buddies is a big Houston fan, bro.
I wonder if Glenn ever gets the feeling of just showing him one time that he was
That he
betting with him.
that
with
he,
the
that he
pair
had
of
deuce
twos.
3.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more to go here in the River League. This has been a good stream so far. Lots of action. But we still got 2 tables going.
Yep, we definitely have tables going. There's plenty of action to play. Even after the stream, a lot of these guys are probably going to stick around and keep playing. So if you're nearby in the San Angelo area, make sure to come up here.
Come
Get
play
your
some
shot
poker,
at-
yeah.
Get your shot at some of these guys' money. Maybe win a Triple Crown.
Triple Crown would be sweet. Give away $2,000 if you can hit 3 out of 3 of them. Super neat that we got to show one of the promotions here on stream today too.
Oh, yeah.
Only one time, but still. So we're gonna go a bunch of ways to this flop. 7 ways to be exact, or 6 ways to be exact.
And Larry flops top pair with Queen 3.
Queen 6 for Fluger.
And
pair.
Brad, the K6.
Set of 6s. Wow.
The K6 on the flop is going to give Brad a set of 6s, massively in the lead right now.
Oh, and a raise from Craig to $80.
And if Brad plays this correctly, he could get a good amount of money.
Yes, I
Didn't-
agree. And only 1 queen left in the deck.
Yeah. It's going to be rough.
Craig with less than 1%.
Yep. Somebody, he's going to have to hit that queen. Or somebody might have folded the queen.
Larry folded a queen.
That might be what it is. Because
Did you just bet 300? Or is
that
that
is a
150, 150? Those are green chips.
Yep. 150 into 270, it looks like, which is a good bet. Trying to see where Corey's at. Corey obviously folds. Craig not going anywhere. And I feel like he's got the goose egg because somebody else also folded a queen. The 1% might have just been chop equity.
I wonder what kind of sizing Brad goes with here on the river.
Don't know what chop equity he would have had, though. Might have to figure that out at some point. Yeah, Brad with the
3
with the
spades
check
on the
mark there.
river. 250.
250. 250 on the river is a good bet. Just enough to get value. Although I actually would have liked to have seen him bet bigger.
What kind of sizing do you make it there, Chris?
Massive.
Yeah.
And the reason I go massive is I want Craig to think that I have a busted flush draw.
Busted hearts. Maybe even like some jack 10
Because-
sometimes. I've seen
because
Brad play it that
Craig
way.
Craig never has 7-8 there, which is the only hand that reasonably beats you.
Uh-huh.
If he has queens, you would have known already. If he has nines, you would have known already. But I think if you bet massive there, you could make him think that you have a busted flush draw and you're just trying to buy the pot.
Mm-hmm. And
But I
Brad,
also-
we saw rebuy up $638.
That's a massive.
What a
comeback for Brad.
turnaround.
Very big turnaround. And with not that much longer to go, he might book another win on stream.
Mhm.
52. Instead of grabbing his legs, he's just pushing further. They need to go back to school.
We'll see if Glenn can't get over the 4K mark and keep it that way before the end of the stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those situations are a bit tough. Those flop sets versus flop 2 pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you don't see it very often where it's one of your 2 pair is one of the person's set.
Yeah. If I remember right, that happened. No, it wasn't. It wasn't 2 pair versus 2 pair. It was set over set.
Oh, wow.
Jason and Andy got in a massive hand, and it was set over set. Jason flopped top set. Andy had a smaller set, and the turn gave Andy quads. and Jason got stacked on that
Wow.
because you've got top boat versus quads. You're just never going to put him on quads.
Aces alert here for Patrick. Going against two questionable hands.
Yeah,
Queen
unfortunately,
8, missing it all.
unfortunately, might not get a lot of value out of this hand.
Corey's going to make the call with his pair of threes. Trying to crack those aces. 6 on the turn.
That's an
Gives him a
interesting turn.
gut shot as well.
See what Corey does.
Check it. Patrick's all in.
Patrick's only got $100. He's got a jam.
I breathe, and she's like,
I don't like that fold from Corey. I feel like if you're going to fold on that kind of a turn,
Yeah.
you've got to then you
Like, what are
should be
you
calling
hoping to
flop.
see on the turn?
Yeah,
Trying to
Yeah,
see.
it's either like if you're calling there only to hit 2 pair trips, you probably shouldn't be calling.
Yeah.
Because if the 5 or the 6 comes, if the 5 comes, that gives you open ended. You have to call pretty much any bet with him only having $100 behind,
Yep.
and the gut shot's not too different.
Kind of normal.
I want to thank you to everybody in the chat. We've got almost 40 people watching between Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you are not already following us, make sure to follow us or subscribe to us on YouTube. And make sure to follow us on Facebook so you can keep in touch with us and all of our promos and everything else that we're doing here at the River League.
Mm-hmm. The River League on everything, Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, Facebook is basically the main spot right now that we have to let everybody know what's going on here at the room. I've been in talks about starting an Instagram and TikTok page with Michael and Reese and Mark.
TikTok, I think, would be extremely good. That seems to be the thing now.
Mhm.
Instagram is kind of for my generation,
Yeah.
I guess. But that's kind of falling out of favor for TikTok right now.
Yeah, I mean,
the
TikTok
short form
is just so
content is
huge.
king. The short form content is just king right now.
Yeah, but I'm hoping to make some more cool videos. Like the one was a promotional video, but the opportunity to make some more cool videos for the room.
Absolutely.
Just get our names out there and give entertainment for you guys as well. I know, like, people like seeing themselves on social media.
Oh yeah,
So being able to highlight that for other people.
people eat that stuff up.
Hmm. Both players picking up a pair of deuces here on the turn.
It's gonna be hard for it to be anything but a chop. Marcus, the only one actually with equity there, and he actually ends up folding. You're going to give Larry that $25 profit from that pot.
No, you can't go home. Continue to play.
he lost the hand. He lost the hand. He finally played a hand and he lost it.
I didn't call $4 for that.
Oh. And it's on camera.
Last one.
I would have voted off too. Can't even show the face around here.
A couple more hands left to end the night. But lots of exciting poker here tonight and for the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow we got cash games rolling all day long. Saturday we have cash games rolling all day long too. But Saturday we have that tournament on Saturday. Just like a free roll, $10 to enter, $30 rebuys, add-ons at the break, with bonus money in play. So come out on Saturday, 4 o'clock, January 10th, and every Saturday after that for the third free roll of the week. I'm sure the prize pools will be incredible for those, just like it is on Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah, make sure to bring your money for the rebuys because you guys are probably going to have to compete with Craig for most entries for that $800 bonus. prize.
$800 bonus just for entering the most. I think some people are going to be trying to do some math with if I rebuy this many times, how much will that cost me? And if I win the 800, how much am I actually profiting?
Yep. I have a feeling whoever wins the most entries is probably not going to be profiting off of it.
You don't think so?
No.
I think
Because you gotta think between the entries and the rebuys and the add-ons.
yeah,
It-
it'll be close.
yeah, it's gonna be close. 'Cause you gotta think that's only 30 total entries between 4 tournaments. It's actually less. It's like 27.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you hit 27 total rebuys, then you're not in profit anymore.
27 rebuys.
Yeah. Which,
Over
again,
the course of 4 weeks,
yeah, over
it's
the course of 4
possible.
weeks.
It's definitely possible.
And then if you consider, your add-ons and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but
You know,
it's an
one
easy way to-
person
it's
who's
an easy
been
way to get your rake back.
one person who's been absolutely dominating the free rolls is Donald.
Donald's been
And
doing
he
really well
doesn't
recently.
rebuy often. He doesn't add on ever.
Nope.
But man, he just finds a way to get to the final table and get that pay ladder all the time, as well as finding ways to get
that-
people to chop.
Yeah, and that's all you care about when you're playing the free rolls. It's winning tournaments is hard, but just try and get into the money every
Mhm.
time. That's the main focus.
He's getting into the money without spending a lot of money.
Exactly.
And
And then once you get into the money, if you can convince them all to chop and get even more money for getting
Right.
to the money, I mean that's amazing.
we got a lot of choppers here.
I think we chopped. Wasn't this past week? I know that they chopped top 5 this past week.
Chop top 5 on Wednesday. Or
I think it was the week before that or the week before that. It was like the entire final table.
no, they didn't play a single hand at the final table.
They just got
They,
the final
they were
table
getting
chopped.
they were getting their seat draws for the new table. Everybody's like, "Do we even want to play?"
Yep, and they just chopped
Oh,
the
let's
entire
go
final
home.
table.
Yep. We have a 7-4 fast sides power play. 2 of them.
2 of them,
One in the suited variety.
and they
Flop the best hand?
actually flopped the best hand.
Look at
Larry
that.
flops the best equity with the flush
Not
draw.
flush
but
draw.
Corey and Brad both technically have the best hand right now with the pair of 7s.
Yeah, we can't go a whole stream without seeing
Larry's got a
7-4 win, right? Oh, this is so good. My hand versus Michael's hand. Larry doesn't want to break up his even stacks.
Well, there's an easy way to fix that. You just shove the entire rake.
Big bet from Corey though, $100 into 125.
Yeah. Not entirely sure how I feel about that one.
We're gonna go
A
heads
little
up.
bit of an overbet.
9 on the turn.
I mean,
Corey's gonna
Corey is
continue
still ahead.
200.
Yeah. And
He's
Larry's
gonna
gonna-
fold it.
We got the 7.
The 7-4 fast signs power play. We couldn't go a whole stream without one, I don't think.
Got to happen at least once.
Yeah. I mean, the club was coming on the river, but Larry's okay with taking his money and running, I guess. Still 17-13, deep into the third quarter. The over/under for this game, I want to say, was like 53. A lot of points.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're both pretty high octane offenses.
Mhm.
They were expecting both offenses to score a lot
sure.
of points this game.
Barrett had 5 of those things.
We move down to the last couple hands of the night. Take a look at winners and losers. Once
Glenn,
again,
biggest winner, 3.9K. We'll see if he can't get that over to a 4 over these last couple hands. Larry up $2,000. Brad and Juan both looking wins at about $600 apiece.
yeah, Juan just recently came and joined the table, making $600. That's not
Making
too bad
$600 in
for
under
the
a half hour.
the little 40 minutes that he was here or something like that.
And Craig, unfortunately, back down to even right now. He was up about 600 or 700 earlier, down to only 60 up. And everybody else down 100 or more.
Hey,
Or-
profit's profit, man.
Yeah, profit is profit. $50, $60 doesn't matter. If you can make money every time you sit down at the table, that's a good day.
Winning in gambling is hard to do.
And looks like
Looks
everybody
like this
recognizes
is going to be the last hand of the night.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the last hand of the night. We got 3 players. More? A lot more.
Action catching up.
Ashton catching up. And,
There you go, Marcus. Flopping a flush.
Marcus flops a flush to end the night off. You can see everybody else with 1 or no equity.
Couple people flopping a pair of aces with ace deuce. Marcus is going to raise it up smartly.
That is a big boy raise. Right
Yeah, it is. I like a raise, but I don't know if I like that big of a raise.
No, I actually don't like a raisin.
Really?
No, not with this many people in the hand.
Yeah.
What I would like, because I don't expect them to have, they could have one bigger heart, but I wouldn't be too worried about another heart coming. I would just be calling here, seeing what happens on the turn. Then if they get out of line, then raise them at that point.
See if Kelly can hit runner, something.
He's got to hit runner, ace, ace, and a pair card. Yeah, he would have had to go runner, ace, and a pair card, and
Yep.
two face cards just ain't gonna do it. And you heard from Kelly there right at the end. Got all in 3 times and lost all 3 times. Just an unfortunate run for Kelly.
That's going to do it for us here at the River League. Another great stream for me and Chris.
Hopefully we can start doing some more. Mike and Mark seem to like doing the streams though.
Yeah, it's
They
been.
seem to have a lot
I
of
mean,
fun
they
with
do a good job. Their little banter, people enjoy. But I know people enjoy having me and you in here too. So hopefully we can bring you some more action on these Thursday nights. If you have ideas for future Thursdays, talk to Mark Hamilton, talk to one of us. We can get that figured out for you. Just to recap one more time, the Triple Crown in full effect here. Right now we got 2 tables, so all you need is the ace high flush. Doesn't need to go to showdown, doesn't need to have a qualifying number in the pot. With lots of money up for grabs. We've given away, what was the number? Over probably $6,000 now.
Oh, easily. I think we're up to 7,000 or 8,000 because if I remember right, the Triple Crown itself I think has been hit either 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So we're up to already like $5,000 or $6,000 given away, if not more.
Yeah, giving away a lot of money. So come in and play some cash. Lots of chances to win money, even if you're not even in the hand. And then Saturdays, we've been talking about this all stream. You guys love the free roll, so we added another one every Saturday. This one, January 10th, at 4 o'clock. Come in, play some Hold'em. Next week, Crazy Pineapple. Week after that, Hold'em with Bomb Pots and the 31st round of the month, 4-card high-only PLO with $2,000 worth of added prizes. 600 for first, 400 for second, 200 for third, and 800 if you have the most entries throughout the whole thing. Yeah, that'll be it for me and Chris today. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and